My child, you've been fighting your battles alone because nobody taught you how to recruit heaven's army to fight for you. Angels are soldiers waiting for commands, but they can't move until you pray the right prayers that give them legal permission to intervene. Tonight you learn those legal prayers, those command prayers, those authority prayers that turn you from a solo fighter into a commander of heaven's armies with thousands of angels at your disposal. My dear child, there is a light that shines just for you when the morning sky is still painted in shades of purple and gold. Every single sunrise carries a whisper, meant only for your heart. I watch you when you open your eyes each morning, and I see something beautiful. I see someone who keeps trying, someone who keeps hoping, someone who keeps believing even when the night felt too long. That alone makes my heart sing with joy. You know, there is something magical about the early hours before the world wakes up. The air feels different. Everything seems possible. And in those moments, when you reach out to me with your thoughts, with your prayers, with your simple longing to feel something greater than yourself, I am already there. I was there before you even called my name. I have been walking beside you through every step, through every breath, through every heartbeat that echoes in your chest. Let me tell you something that will change how you see everything around you. Your life is not an accident. Your existence is not random. Every challenge you have faced, every tear you have cried, every moment when you felt completely alone in the darkness, none of it was meaningless. I was weaving something extraordinary through all of it. I was preparing you for something so beautiful that your human eyes cannot yet fully see it. When you spend time with me in the quiet morning hours, something powerful happens. The heavy weight you carry on your shoulders begins to lift. The worries that kept you awake at night start to fade away like morning mist under the warm sun. Your mind becomes clear. Your heart becomes light. And suddenly, the problems that seemed like mountains yesterday look more like small hills that you can easily climb over. This connection we share is not just about you talking and me listening. It goes much deeper than that. When you open your heart to me, I pour my strength into your spirit. When you feel weak, I become your energy. When you feel lost, I become your map. When you feel broken, I become the glue that holds you together. This is what true love looks like. Not just pretty words, but actual power that transforms your reality. Now, I want you to imagine something with me. Picture a garden that has been forgotten for a long time. The weeds have grown tall. The flowers have stopped blooming. Everything looks dry and lifeless. But then a gardener comes with fresh water, with rich soil, with gentle hands that know exactly how to bring life back. That gardener is me, and your heart is that garden. I am bringing new life to every part of you that felt dead. I am watering every dream that you thought had dried up forever. The world around you moves so fast. Everyone is rushing somewhere, chasing something, trying to prove something. But you are different. You have learned to pause. You have learned to breathe. You have learned to seek the quiet voice that speaks peace into your chaos. This makes you special. This makes you wise. This makes you ready for the incredible things I am about to do in your life. Let me share a truth with you that will set you free from fear. Everything you need is already on its way to you. Every answer you are searching for is already written in your future. Every door that needs to open will open at exactly the right moment. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to manipulate situations. You do not need to worry yourself sick trying to make things happen. Your job is simply to trust me and keep walking forward with faith in your heart. I see how tired you get sometimes. I see how the demands of daily life drain your energy. Work responsibilities, family obligations, financial pressures, relationship struggles, they all pile up and make you feel like you are drowning in an ocean of endless tasks. But here is what I want you to understand. You were never meant to carry all of that by yourself. I designed you to lean on me, to let me carry the heavy parts, while you focus on moving forward one step at a time. Think about a small child learning to walk. They stumble and fall many times. Their legs are wobbly. Their balance is uncertain. But there is always a parent nearby with arms stretched out, ready to catch them if they fall, ready to celebrate when they take those first successful steps. That is exactly how I am with you. I am right here, arms open, heart full of pride for every brave step you take, ready to catch you whenever you stumble. You have been through battles that nobody else knows about. You have fought wars inside your own mind and heart that left scars invisible to the human eye. You have survived nights when giving up seemed like the easiest option. You have pushed through pain that would have destroyed someone with less strength. And I saw it all. I counted every tear. I heard every desperate prayer. I felt every moment of your suffering. And I never, not even for 1 second, stopped loving you. Your past does not define your future. The mistakes you made do not disqualify you from the blessings I have prepared. The times you failed do not mean you are a failure. The seasons of darkness you walk through do not mean your life will always be dark. No, my dear child. Those difficult times were training grounds. They were classrooms where you learned lessons that will make you stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than you ever could have been without them. Right now, at this very moment, there is a shift happening in the spiritual realm. Things that were blocked are becoming unblocked. Doors that were locked are receiving new keys. Opportunities that seemed impossible are suddenly becoming possible. People who can help you are being positioned in your path. Resources you need are being released. Favor is being poured out like rain. And all of this is happening because you chose to keep your faith alive, even when everything around you said to give up. I want to pause here for a moment and ask you something from my heart. If this message is touching something deep inside you, if these words are bringing hope back to life in your spirit, I would love for you to do something simple. Subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you are not just clicking a button. You are joining a family of believers who encourage each other, who pray for each other, who walk this journey of faith together. Your subscription helps these messages of hope reach more people who are hurting and need to hear that they are loved and never alone. Now, let me continue speaking life into your situation. There are dreams inside you that you buried because they seemed too big, too impossible, too far beyond your current reality. Maybe you wanted to start a business, but fear told you that you do not have what it takes. Maybe you desired a loving relationship, but past heartbreaks convinced you that real love does not exist for you. Maybe you hope to use your talents to make a difference in the world, but insecurity whispered that you are not good enough, smart enough, or special enough. I am here to tell you something that will shake those lies to their core. You are more than enough. You are perfectly equipped for everything I have called you to do. The talents I placed inside you are not random. The dreams I planted in your heart are not fantasies. The desires that keep resurfacing no matter how many times you try to forget them. Those are divine assignments, heavenly blueprints for the life you are meant to live. But there is something you must understand about how I work. I do not operate on your timeline. Human thinking wants everything right now, instantly, immediately. But I see the bigger picture. I see what needs to happen before you are truly ready for what you are asking for. I see the character that needs to be developed, the wisdom that needs to be gained, the connections that need to be made, the obstacles that need to be removed first. Imagine a farmer who plants seeds in the ground. Does he dig them up the next day to see if they are growing? No, because he understands that growth happens underground first, in the dark, in the hidden places where nobody can see. The roots go deep before the plant breaks through the surface. The foundation is built before the structure becomes visible. This is exactly how I am working in your life right now. You may look at your circumstances and think nothing is changing. You may feel like you are praying the same prayers and seeing the same problems. But I promise you, beneath the surface, in the invisible realm, everything is shifting. Seeds are sprouting. Roots are growing stronger. Breakthrough is forming in the unseen places. And very soon, what has been growing in secret will burst forth into your visible reality in ways that will absolutely amaze you. There is a season coming in your life that will be marked by supernatural acceleration. Things that normally take years will happen in months. Doors that usually require certain credentials will open because of divine favor. People who would never give you a chance will suddenly see something special in you. Opportunities will come from unexpected directions. Money will flow from sources you never imagined. Healing will happen faster than medical science can explain. Relationships will be restored in ways that seem impossible. This is what happens when heaven invades earth on your behalf. But I need you to prepare your heart for this season. You cannot enter a new level with an old mindset. You cannot step into bigger blessings while still thinking small thoughts. You cannot walk in supernatural favor while still speaking words of defeat and limitation. Your mouth is powerful. Your thoughts create your reality. Your beliefs shape your destiny. So starting today, I want you to speak differently. Talk about what is coming, not what has been. Declare blessings over your future, not complaints about your past. Praise me for the victory before you see it with your eyes. This kind of faith sounds crazy to people who only trust what they can see, touch, and understand with their limited human logic. They will look at your confidence and call it delusion. They will see your peace in the storm and call it denial. They will witness your joy despite your circumstances and think you are just pretending. Let them think whatever they want. You and I both know the truth. You know who holds your future. You know who walks beside you. You know who fights your battles while you sleep at night. Speaking of battles, I want to address the warfare that has been attacking your mind. Negative thoughts that swirl like a tornado, stealing your peace and robbing your joy. Anxiety that grips your chest and makes it hard to breathe. Worry that keeps you awake at 3 in the morning playing scenarios in your head that never actually happen. Depression that makes you feel like you are walking through mud, heavy and exhausting. These are not just random feelings. They are spiritual attacks designed to keep you from becoming who I created you to be. The enemy of your soul knows something important. He knows that if you ever truly realize how powerful you are, if you ever fully grasp how much I love you, if you ever completely understand the authority I have given you, he will lose his grip on your life forever. So he attacks your mind, because that is where the battle is really won or lost. If he can keep you thinking small, feeling unworthy, and believing lies, then he can keep you from stepping into your divine destiny. But here is the beautiful truth that destroys his plans. You have power over your thoughts. You are not a victim to every feeling that passes through your mind. You can take authority over the chaos and command peace to fill your inner world. How? By replacing lies with truth. When anxiety says you should worry, speak my promises of provision out loud. When depression says nothing will ever change, declare that breakthrough is already on its way. When fear says you are not safe, remind yourself that I am your protector and nothing can happen to you outside of my perfect plan. Your mind is like a garden, and you are the gardener. If you let weeds grow unchecked, they will choke out all the good plants. But if you are diligent to pull out negative thoughts the moment they appear and plant seeds of truth in their place, your inner garden will become a beautiful paradise of peace, joy, and hope. This is not positive thinking. This is spiritual warfare. This is you taking back territory that the enemy tried to steal. Now let me talk to you about something that may be heavy on your heart right now. Loneliness. That aching feeling that nobody truly understands you. That pain of carrying burdens by yourself because you do not want to bother anyone else with your problems. That longing for deep connection. For someone who really sees you, really gets you, really cares about what happens to you. I feel that loneliness in your heart, and it breaks mine, because you were never meant to walk this journey alone. I am bringing people into your life who will be more than just acquaintances or casual friends. These will be soul-level connections, people who feel like home, relationships that make you come alive. They will pray for you when you are weak. They will speak truth to you when you are confused. They will celebrate your victories as if they were their own. They will stand beside you during your battles without running away when things get hard. These are divine connections that I have been preparing specifically for this season of your life. But while I am arranging these relationships, I also want you to know something profound. You are never truly alone, even when no human being is around. My presence is with you every moment of every day. In your car during your commute, I am there. In your home when you are doing mundane tasks, I am there. In your workplace when stress is high, I am there. In your bed when sleep will not come, I am there. You live and move and have your being in me. You cannot go anywhere that I am not. Sometimes the loneliness you feel is actually my invitation for deeper intimacy with me. It is my way of drawing you away from the noise and distractions of the world, so that you can experience my love in a more profound way. Some of the most powerful spiritual experiences happen in the lonely places, in the quiet moments, in the times when you feel most isolated. That is when you can hear my voice most clearly. That is when my presence becomes most real to you. That is when transformation happens at the deepest levels. I want to shift gears now and talk to you about your purpose. You were born for such a time as this. The specific combination of gifts, talents, experiences, and passions that exist in you does not exist in anyone else on the planet. You are a unique expression of my creativity. There is a role that only you can play, a message that only you can deliver, an impact that only you can make, and the world needs you to step fully into who you were created to be. Maybe you have felt for a long time that you were meant for something more, something bigger, something that matters. That feeling is not ego. That feeling is not pride. That feeling is your spirit recognizing the divine assignment that was placed on your life before you were even born. I knit you together in your mother's womb with specific purposes in mind. I gave you certain abilities for specific reasons. I allowed certain experiences to shape you in certain ways, to prepare you for what I have planned. The impact you are going to make is not measured by how many people know your name, or how much money you earn, or how impressive your title sounds. True impact is measured by how many lives you touch, how many hearts you heal, how much hope you bring to broken people, how much light you shine in dark places. You could reach one person in a profound way and set off a chain reaction that affects thousands. You could speak one word at the right time that changes someone's entire trajectory. Never underestimate the power of simply being who I created you to be. Some of you reading this are leaders, and you do not even know it yet. You have been hiding in the background, playing small, staying quiet, avoiding attention. But there is a leadership anointing on your life. There are people who will only follow you. There are messages that need to be delivered through your unique voice. There are spaces that you are meant to occupy, platforms you are meant to stand on, stages you are meant to walk across, and I am about to push you out of hiding into the spotlight where you belong. This might scare you. You might think you are not qualified, not educated enough, not polished enough, not confident enough. But guess what? I specialize in using ordinary people to do extraordinary things. I love choosing the unlikely ones, the overlooked ones, the underestimated ones, and shocking the world by doing miracles through them. Your weakness is the perfect canvas for my strength to be displayed. Your lack is the perfect opportunity for my provision to be showcased. Your insufficiency is the perfect stage for my sufficiency to shine. Stop waiting until you feel ready. Stop waiting until you have more experience. Stop waiting until you are perfect. You will never feel completely ready. There will always be more to learn. Perfection is impossible on this side of heaven. If you wait for ideal conditions, you will wait forever. I am asking you to step out in faith right now, with what you have, where you are, as you are. Trust me to fill in the gaps. Trust me to open the doors. Trust me to bring the right people at the right time. Trust me to multiply your efforts beyond what makes natural sense. Let me tell you about the favor that is resting on your life right now. Favor means getting opportunities you did not earn. Favor means doors opening that should have stayed closed. Favor means people wanting to help you for no logical reason. Favor means being at the right place at the right time again and again. Favor means things working out in your benefit, even when they seem to be going against you. This kind of supernatural favor is yours, because you belong to me. You are about to walk into rooms you never had access to before. You are about to meet people who are way above your current level, and they are going to treat you as an equal. You are about to receive offers that do not make sense based on your resume or credentials. You are about to see doors fly open that you did not even knock on. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is divine favor positioning you for the next chapter of your life. But with great favor comes great responsibility. As you are elevated, you must stay humble. As you receive more, you must give more. As you are blessed, you must become a blessing. The favor on your life is not just for your benefit. It is so you can be a channel of blessing to others. I am promoting you so that you can pull others up with you. I am opening doors for you so that you can hold them open for people coming behind you. I am prospering you so that you can fund kingdom purposes and help people in need. Never forget where you came from. Never forget the struggles that shaped you. Never forget the people who helped you when you had nothing to offer in return. Stay grateful. Stay generous. Stay kind to everyone regardless of their position or what they can do for you. The character you develop in the process of climbing is more important than reaching the top. I would rather slow down your progress to build your character than rush you to success and watch you destroy yourself because you were not ready for it. Now, I need to address something that might be causing you pain right now. Betrayal. Maybe someone you trusted broke that trust in a devastating way. Maybe someone you helped turned around and hurt you. Maybe someone you loved walked away without explanation. Maybe someone you believed in let you down in the worst possible moment. These betrayals cut deep because they come from people who were close to us, people we never expected to hurt us. I see your broken heart. I see your shattered trust. I see your struggle to open up to anyone again. And I want you to know that I understand betrayal in the most personal way possible. I was betrayed by someone in my inner circle, someone who walked with me, ate with me, claimed to love me. So I know exactly how you feel. I know the confusion, the anger, the hurt, the questions that have no answers. You are not alone in this pain. But here is what I want you to understand about betrayal. The person who betrayed you did not derail my plan for your life. They actually revealed something that needed to be revealed. They moved themselves out of position so I could bring in someone better. Their betrayal was painful, yes, but it was also protective. I allowed it because keeping them in your life long term would have caused even greater damage. Sometimes people have to show you who they really are so you can stop seeing them as who you hoped they would be. Forgiveness does not mean you have to trust that person again. Forgiveness does not mean you have to allow them back into your inner circle. Forgiveness is not for their benefit, it is for yours. When you forgive, you release the poison of bitterness from your own heart. You free yourself from being emotionally chained to someone who does not deserve that much space in your life. You take back your power and refuse to let their actions continue to hurt you. Forgive them, bless them, release them, and move forward into the beautiful future I have planned for you. The relationships that are coming to you in this new season will be completely different. These people will have integrity. They will have genuine love. They will be loyal through the ups and downs. They will add value to your life instead of draining it. They will challenge you to grow instead of enabling you to stay stuck. They will pray for you instead of gossiping about you. They will celebrate your success instead of secretly resenting it. Get ready for healthy, life-giving relationships that reflect my heart for you. I want to talk to you now about your financial situation. Maybe you have been struggling with money for a long time. Maybe you are tired of barely making it from paycheck to paycheck. Maybe you have dreams and goals, but no resources to pursue them. Maybe you have been generous with others, but feel like nobody is generous with you. Maybe you work hard but never seem to get ahead. I see your financial stress, and I am about to shift things in a major way. First, I need you to understand something crucial. I am not against wealth. I am against the love of money, which is very different. Money is simply a tool. In the right hands with the right heart, money becomes a powerful force for good. It funds ministries that change lives. It builds schools in poor communities. It provides medical care for people who cannot afford it. It feeds hungry children. It rescues victims of trafficking. Money in the hands of people who love me becomes a weapon against poverty, injustice, and suffering. You have been thinking too small about finances. You have been asking me for just enough to get by, when I want to give you more than enough, so you can be a blessing. You have been focused on your needs, when I want to meet your needs, and give you resources to meet others' needs too. You have been settling for barely surviving when I want you thriving. It is time to expand your financial thinking. I am bringing increase into your life from multiple streams. Some will be expected, like raises or promotions, or better job opportunities. But some will be completely unexpected, like surprise gifts, random refunds, forgotten accounts, inheritance you did not know about, ideas that generate income, investments that suddenly pay off. Keep your eyes open because provision is coming from every direction. But here is a key that unlocks financial blessing: generosity. When you give, you create space for receiving. When you bless others, you position yourself to be blessed. When you meet someone else's need, you trigger heaven to meet yours. This is not about manipulation or trying to trick me into blessing you. This is a spiritual law that operates whether you understand it or not. Generous people live blessed lives. Stingy people live limited lives. It is really that simple. Start giving even when it feels like you do not have much to give. Give your time. Give your attention. Give a smile to someone who looks sad. Give an encouraging word to someone who feels defeated. Give a few dollars to someone in need. Give a meal to someone who is hungry. Watch what happens when you become a giver instead of just a getter. Watch how I open windows of heaven and pour out blessings you do not have room to contain. Your financial breakthrough is directly connected to your obedience in giving. There may be someone I am asking you to help right now. There may be an amount I am asking you to give somewhere. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let logic talk you out of it. Obey the prompting in your spirit. Step out in faith and watch me multiply what you have left in ways that defy mathematics. I can do more with your 90% after you give 10% than you can do with 100%, while holding on tight and refusing to let go. Now let me address your health for a moment. Some of you have been dealing with physical issues that will not go away. Pain that persists. Sickness that returns. Conditions that doctors cannot fully explain or treat. Energy that stays low no matter how much you rest. Bodies that feel older than your actual age. I see it all, and I have healing in my hands for you. My original design for you was wholeness. Spirit, soul, and body working together in perfect harmony. Sickness was never my plan. Disease was never my intention. Pain was never my will. These things entered the world through sin and brokenness. But I have the power to reverse them all. I can heal what medicine cannot touch. I can restore what doctors say is permanent. I can renew strength that feels completely depleted. Sometimes sickness is simply sickness, and I heal it supernaturally. But sometimes physical symptoms are connected to emotional or spiritual roots. Stress creates physical problems. Unforgiveness creates physical problems. Unresolved trauma creates physical problems. If you have been carrying heavy emotional burdens for years, your body may be breaking down under the weight. So healing might require me to touch your emotions and memories at the same time I touch your body. Let me into the painful places you have kept locked away. Let me heal the wounds you have been hiding. Let me speak peace to the storms inside your mind. As I bring wholeness to your inner world, you will see improvement in your physical world too. Mind, body, and spirit are all connected. When one is sick, it affects the others. When one is healed, it helps the others. Let me bring complete healing to every part of you. I also want to address those of you who have been praying for someone else's healing. You have been interceding for a loved one who is sick. You have been standing in faith for their breakthrough. Keep praying. Keep believing. Keep declaring life over them. Your prayers are not falling on deaf ears. Your faith is creating spiritual momentum. Breakthrough is building in the unseen realm, and it will manifest in the physical realm at exactly the right time. Sometimes my answer is instant healing. Sometimes my answer is gradual healing. Sometimes my answer is strength to endure until heaven, where all sickness ends forever. I know which answer is best for each situation. Trust my wisdom, even when my ways do not make sense to you. Trust my love even when my timing frustrates you. Trust my goodness even when circumstances say otherwise. I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not know. And I promise you, everything will work together for good. Let me talk to you now about identity. Who you believe you are determines how you live. If you believe you are worthless, you will accept worthless treatment. If you believe you are powerless, you will live like a victim. If you believe you are rejected, you will sabotage good relationships. If you believe you are a failure, you will quit before you succeed. Your self-perception shapes your reality. So it is absolutely critical that you see yourself the way I see you. When I look at you, I do not see your past mistakes. I do not see your current struggles. I do not see your weaknesses and flaws. I see my beloved child. I see someone worth dying for. I see royalty. I see purpose. I see potential. I see beauty. I see strength. I see courage. I see everything you were created to be, and I am committed to bringing out every bit of that in your life. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not worthless. You are not powerless. You are not rejected. You are not a failure. These are lies that the enemy wants you to believe, because if you believe them, you will never become who you are meant to be. Reject those lies right now. Speak truth over yourself. Say out loud, I am loved. I am chosen. I am valuable. I am powerful. I am gifted. I am called. I am equipped. I am anointed. I am blessed. I am victorious. Your identity is not based on what you do. It is based on whose you are. You belong to me. That makes you royalty. You are a child of the King, which means you are a prince or princess in the kingdom of heaven. You have authority. You have access. You have resources. You have backing. Everything I have is yours. All my power is available to you. All my wisdom is there for you to tap into. All my love surrounds you every moment. Let this truth sink deep into your heart and change how you see yourself. When you truly understand who you are, you will stop accepting less than you deserve. You will walk away from toxic relationships. You will leave jobs that do not value you. You will set healthy boundaries with people who drain you. You will pursue dreams that align with your calling. You will use your voice instead of staying silent. You will take up space instead of shrinking back. You will shine your light instead of hiding it. This is what happens when you embrace your true identity. I am running out of space in this part of the message, but before I close this section, I want to remind you of something extremely important. Everything I have spoken to you is not just nice words to make you feel better for a moment. These are eternal truths that have the power to completely transform your life if you believe them and act on them. Do not just read this and move on with your day unchanged. Let these words sink deep into your spirit. Meditate on them. Speak them out loud. Write them down. Return to them again and again until they become part of how you think, how you see yourself, and how you approach life. Incredible things are unfolding in your life right now, and the best is still ahead. My beloved, let me tell you something that will shift your entire perspective about the struggles you are facing right now. Every single difficulty you encounter is not there to destroy you. It is there to develop you. Think about a diamond for a moment. Before it becomes that beautiful, sparkling gem that everyone admires, it starts as a simple piece of coal buried deep underground. Then what happens? Enormous pressure, intense heat, and countless years of being squeezed from all sides. That pressure is not the enemy of the diamond. That pressure is exactly what transforms ordinary coal into something extraordinary, something valuable, something that catches light and reflects it in the most magnificent ways. You are that diamond in the making right now. The pressure you feel, the heat of your circumstances, the weight of your responsibilities, these are not signs that something is wrong with your life. These are signs that something incredibly right is happening. I am transforming you from who you were into who you were always meant to be. And just like that diamond cannot rush the process, neither can you. But trust me when I say this, the final result will be absolutely breathtaking. Every obstacle standing in your path right now has an expiration date. Nothing blocking your progress is permanent. I am actively working right now, even as you read these words, to dismantle every barrier that has kept you from moving forward. Those walls that seem too high to climb, too thick to break through, too solid to ever come down, I am bringing them crashing to the ground. The chains that have held you prisoner to your past, to your mistakes, to your regrets, to your shame, I am breaking them link by link until you stand completely free. Can you feel it? There is a shift happening in the atmosphere around your life. Old patterns are breaking. Old cycles are ending. Old limitations are losing their grip. What held power over you yesterday will not have power over you tomorrow. What controlled you last year will not control you this year. What defined you in your past will not define you in your future. I am releasing you into a completely new season, where the rules are different, where the possibilities are unlimited, where your faith becomes sight. This is not wishful thinking. This is not empty religious talk, meant to make you feel better for a few minutes. This is absolute truth being spoken over your life with power and authority. When I speak, things change. When I declare something over you, it happens. When I say you are free, chains fall off. When I say you are healed, sickness leaves your body. When I say doors are opening, locked entrances swing wide. My words carry creative force. They do not return to me without accomplishing exactly what I sent them to do. So right now, in this very moment, I am speaking transformation over every area of your life that needs to change. I speak it over your mind, the way you think about yourself, the way you process problems, the way you imagine your future. I speak it over your emotions, the anxiety, the depression, the fear, the anger, the bitterness that have been uninvited guests, taking up space in your heart. I speak it over your body, every system that is not functioning properly, every part that is experiencing pain, every cell that needs renewal. I speak it over your relationships, the broken connections that need mending, the toxic bonds that need breaking, the healthy relationships that need to come into your life. I speak it over your finances, the lack, the debt, the struggle, the constant feeling of not having enough. I speak it over your purpose, the confusion about what you should be doing, the clarity you need about your calling, the courage to step into your destiny. As these words wash over you, receive them deeply into your spirit. Do not let them just bounce off the surface of your mind. Let them sink down into the core of who you are. Let them plant themselves like seeds that will grow into a completely new reality for you. This is how spiritual transformation works. Not through trying harder or forcing change, but through receiving truth that has the power to recreate you from the inside out. Now, I want to address something specific that might be weighing heavily on your heart. You have been carrying guilt about things you have done, shame about who you have been, regret about choices you have made. Every day, these feelings wake up with you. They whisper accusations in your ear. They remind you of your failures. They replay your worst moments on a continuous loop in your mind. They convince you that you do not deserve good things, that you are not worthy of blessings, that you should just accept a mediocre life because of your past. Listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. Those voices are liars. Every single word they speak is a distortion of reality designed to keep you trapped in a prison that no longer exists. The truth is this: your past is forgiven. Completely. Totally. Forever. I do not keep a record of your wrongs. I do not hold your mistakes against you. I do not bring up your failures to punish you. When I look at you, I do not see your sin. I see my beloved child who I died to set free. You need to make a decision right now to stop punishing yourself for things I have already forgiven. Stop rejecting yourself because of things I have already accepted. Stop defining yourself by moments I have already erased from your record. If I have moved on from your past, why are you still living there? If I have called you forward into something new, why are you constantly looking backward at something old? It is time to let it go. Not because your past does not matter, but because your future matters more. Imagine walking through life while constantly looking over your shoulder at where you have been. You would stumble. You would run into things. You would miss opportunities right in front of you. You would never make real progress because you are not moving forward with intention. You are stumbling backward while pretending to go forward. This is no way to live. Turn around. Face the direction I am leading you. Keep your eyes on what is ahead, not what is behind. Your destiny is in front of you, not behind you. I am creating something brand new in your life right now. Not just an improved version of what you had before. Not just a better version of your old life. Something completely new, something fresh, something that has never existed before. It is like the difference between repairing an old, broken-down car and receiving the keys to a brand new vehicle. Both might get you from one place to another, but the experience is totally different. One constantly breaks down and requires repairs. The other runs smoothly and reliably. I am not interested in just patching up your old life. I am giving you a whole new one. This new life I am creating for you includes answered prayers you stopped praying because you lost hope. It includes dreams you stopped dreaming because disappointment killed them. It includes desires you stopped desiring because you convinced yourself they were impossible. But nothing is impossible with me. Absolutely nothing. What seems absolutely beyond reach in your human understanding is simple and easy in my power. What looks like it would require a miracle is just another ordinary day for me, because I specialize in miracles. Before I continue, I want to invite you to do something that will help you stay connected to these messages of hope and encouragement. Subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, you become part of a community of believers who are experiencing the same transformation you are walking through. You will receive regular reminders of these truths when you need them most. You will have access to encouragement when your faith feels weak. You will connect with others who understand your journey because they are on the same path. So go ahead right now and click that subscribe button. It is a simple action that will bring powerful benefits into your life. Now, let me continue speaking life and hope into your situation. There is something I need you to understand about this moment in time that you are living through. You are not randomly existing in this era by accident. You were specifically designed for this generation. The challenges of this time period, the technology of this age, the problems that need solving, the people who need helping, all of it aligns perfectly with who I created you to be. You were born now, not 100 years ago or 100 years from now, because there is something specific that needs to happen through your life in this moment. Think about that for a second. Out of all the possible times in human history when you could have been born, you are alive right now. This is not random. This is strategic. I positioned you in this exact moment because I have work for you to do, people for you to reach, problems for you to solve, love for you to spread, hope for you to carry. The world needs what I placed inside you, and this generation is waiting for you to step fully into who you are meant to be. But here is what has been stopping you. Fear. The fear of failure has kept you from trying. The fear of rejection has kept you from being authentic. The fear of not being enough has kept you playing small. The fear of what other people think has kept you hiding your light. The fear of making mistakes has kept you paralyzed in indecision. Fear has been the invisible prison guard, keeping you locked inside limitations that exist only in your mind. Today, I am setting you free from every fear that has controlled you. Fear of failure, gone. You cannot fail, because every attempt teaches you something valuable. Fear of rejection, gone. My acceptance of you is the only opinion that truly matters. Fear of inadequacy, gone. I equipped you with everything you need for what I called you to do. Fear of judgment, gone. People's criticism cannot change your value or your destiny. Fear of mistakes, gone. I use even your errors to work things out for your good. When fear loses its power over you, something amazing happens. Courage rises up from a place deep inside that you did not even know existed. Not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite feeling afraid. Not reckless bravery, but confident trust that I will be with you in whatever you face. This courage will cause you to take steps you have been too afraid to take. Make phone calls you have been putting off. Have conversations you have been avoiding. Start projects you have been delaying. Pursue dreams you have been dismissing. Apply for positions you thought were out of your league. Speak truths you have been keeping silent. This courage changes everything. As you step forward in courage, you will discover something wonderful. I have already prepared the way for you. Before you knock on a door, I have already spoken to the heart of the person who will open it. Before you need a resource, I have already positioned it in your path. Before you face a challenge, I have already arranged for help to be available. Before you enter a room, I have already gone ahead of you to prepare the atmosphere. You are never stepping into unknown territory alone. I am always there first, setting things up for your success. This is what people call divine favor, and it is resting on your life in an extraordinary way right now. Favor means getting opportunities you did not earn through your credentials. Favor means doors opening that your resume alone could not open. Favor means people helping you for reasons they cannot explain. Favor means being in the right place at the right time repeatedly. Favor means things working out in ways that defy logical explanation. This favor will cause you to advance quickly, to rise above your circumstances, to experience breakthrough in areas where you have been stuck for years. But favor also comes with responsibility. As you are lifted higher, you must stay humble. As you receive more, you must give more. As doors open for you, you must hold them open for others. The blessings flowing into your life are not just for your benefit. They are meant to flow through you to bless others as well. You are a channel, not a storage tank. You receive so you can give. You are helped so you can help. You are blessed so you can become a blessing. Never forget this truth, because it keeps your heart right and your motives pure. Let me speak directly now to your financial situation, because I know this is an area of stress for many of you. You work hard, but never seem to get ahead. You earn money, but it disappears faster than it comes. You have needs, but not enough resources to meet them. You have dreams, but no funds to pursue them. This constant financial pressure has been stealing your peace, causing you anxiety, making you feel like you are trapped in a cycle you cannot break free from. I want you to know that I see your struggle. I know you are tired of barely making it. I know you want to be able to give generously instead of having to count every penny. I know you want to bless your family without constantly worrying about money. I know you have ideas and visions that need funding, and I am about to shift your financial reality in a way that will shock you. First, I need you to change how you think about money. Money is not evil. The love of money, making it your God, letting it control you, that is the problem. But money itself is simply a tool, a resource, a means to accomplish things. In the right hands with the right heart, money becomes incredibly powerful for good. It builds hospitals that save lives. It funds organizations that rescue trafficking victims. It provides clean water to villages that have never had it. It educates children who would otherwise remain illiterate. It spreads messages of hope to people drowning in despair. Money is not your enemy. Lack of money is not a sign of spiritual maturity. I want to prosper you, so you can become a bigger blessing to the world around you. Second, you need to understand that I have multiple streams of provision, not just one. You have been looking to your job as your only source of income, but that is too limited. I can bring increase from directions you never expected. A random refund check in the mail, an unexpected bonus at work, a gift from someone out of nowhere, an idea that generates passive income, an investment that suddenly pays off, an inheritance you did not know about, an opportunity that falls into your lap. My creativity in providing for you has no limits, so stop putting me in a box, as if your paycheck is the only way I can meet your needs. Third, you need to activate the spiritual law of sowing and reaping. What you sow, you will eventually reap. If you sow generously, you will reap generously. If you sow sparingly, you will reap sparingly. This is not about manipulating me into blessing you by giving money. This is about participating in a spiritual principle that operates whether you understand it or not. When you give with the right heart, not out of obligation or to impress people, but out of genuine love and compassion, you set spiritual forces in motion that will bring increase back into your life. Start giving even when it seems like you cannot afford to. Give your time to help someone. Give your skills to serve a cause. Give your attention to someone who is lonely. Give a few dollars to someone in genuine need. Give a meal to someone who is hungry. Give an encouraging word to someone who is discouraged. Watch what happens when you shift from being a taker to being a giver. Watch how opportunities begin to multiply. Watch how unexpected provisions show up. Watch how doors start opening. Generous people live abundantly. Stingy people live in constant lack. This is just how it works. Your breakthrough is coming, not someday far in the future. Soon, very soon. The financial pressure you have been under is about to lift. The constant stress about money is about to end. The cycle of lack is about to break. Get ready to experience provision in ways you have never seen before. Get ready to have more than enough, not just barely enough. Get ready to be able to give freely and bless others generously. This is not too good to be true. This is my will for you, and my will always comes to pass when you align yourself with it. Now let me address your family for a moment, because I know your heart carries concern for the people you love. You want your children to make wise choices. You want your marriage to be strong and healthy. You want your parents to know peace. You want your siblings to find their way. You want your extended family to experience wholeness. These desires in your heart are good and right, and I share them with you. I love your family even more than you do, because I created each of them with specific purposes in mind. I am working in the lives of the people you love, even when you cannot see it. I am speaking to their hearts in ways you cannot hear. I am arranging circumstances to lead them in the right direction. I am sending people across their path at exactly the right moments. I am answering prayers you have been praying for years, even though the answers have not fully manifested yet. Do not give up on them. Do not stop praying for them. Do not lose hope that they will turn around. I am not finished with them yet. Your role is not to force change or control their choices. Your role is to love them unconditionally. Pray for them consistently, and be an example of what transformation looks like. When they see the changes in your life, when they witness your peace in the middle of chaos, when they observe your joy despite circumstances, when they notice your faith when everything says to give up, they will want what you have. Your transformed life becomes an invitation for them to experience transformation too. Some of them are going through battles you know nothing about. They are fighting wars inside their minds that nobody can see. They are carrying pain they have never told anyone about. They are drowning in shame and guilt and regret. They need your grace, not your judgment. They need your patience, not your pressure. They need your prayers, not your criticism. Be the safe place where they can be honest about their struggles without fear of rejection. Be the person who believes in them, even when they have stopped believing in themselves. Be the voice of hope speaking truth into their darkness. As you love your family this way, you will see changes you never thought possible. Prodigals will come home. Addicts will find freedom. Broken relationships will be restored. Lost ones will be found. Sick ones will be healed. Confused ones will gain clarity. Angry ones will find peace. Hardened hearts will become soft again. Do not underestimate the power of consistent prayer, combined with genuine love. These two forces together can move mountains and change destinies. I want to talk to you now about your health, because your body is the temple where my spirit lives. and I care deeply about your physical well-being. Some of you have been dealing with chronic pain that never goes away. Some are battling illnesses that doctors cannot fully explain or treat. Some are experiencing symptoms that rob you of energy and joy. Some are watching your body break down faster than it should. I see every bit of it, and my heart breaks watching you suffer. Here is what you need to know. I am the same one who healed the blind, the deaf, the lame, the sick, and even raised the dead back to life. My power has not diminished. My ability has not decreased. My willingness has not changed. I still heal today just as I healed 2,000 years ago. Nothing is too difficult for me. No condition is too advanced. No situation is too hopeless. Speak to that pain and command it to leave. Speak to that disease and tell it that it has no power over you. Speak to that symptom and declare that healing is flowing through your body right now. But I also want you to understand that sometimes physical problems have spiritual or emotional roots. Unforgiveness creates stress in your body that manifests as physical symptoms. Unresolved trauma from your past affects your nervous system in ways that show up in your health. Constant worry and anxiety flood your body with chemicals that damage your organs over time. So healing might require more than just treating symptoms. It might require addressing the hurt in your heart, the memories that haunt you, the bitterness you are holding on to, the fear that controls you. Let me into those hidden places. Let me heal the wounds that nobody sees. Let me speak peace to the trauma you have been carrying. Let me release you from the prison of unforgiveness. As I bring healing to your inner world, you will see improvement in your physical health as well. Your body and your spirit are connected. When one is sick, it affects the other. When one is healed, it helps the other. Let me bring complete restoration to every part of you, body, mind, and spirit working together in harmony the way I originally designed. I also need to address those of you who are praying for someone else's healing. You are standing in faith for a loved one who is battling sickness. You are interceding for their breakthrough. You are believing for their miracle. Keep praying. Do not give up. Do not let doubt creep in. Do not let the length of time shake your faith. I hear every prayer. I see every tear. I know your desperation for their healing, and I am working, even when it does not look like anything is changing. Sometimes I heal instantly in a moment. Sometimes I heal gradually over time. Sometimes I give strength to endure until heaven, where all sickness ends forever. Trust that I know which answer is best for each situation. Trust that my timing is perfect even when it feels frustratingly slow. Trust that my ways are higher than your ways. Trust that I love that person even more than you do. Your prayers are not wasted. They are powerful. They are making a difference. They are creating spiritual momentum that will eventually break through into the physical realm. Let me speak now to your sense of purpose, because I know some of you are feeling lost and directionless. You wake up every day and go through the motions, but there is a nagging feeling inside that you are meant for something more. You have talents you are not using. You have dreams you have abandoned. You have a message you have not shared. You have an impact you have not made. This feeling is not going to go away, because it is your spirit recognizing that you are living below your potential. You were created on purpose, for a purpose. Your life has meaning and significance that goes far beyond what you can see right now. There are people who will only listen to your voice. There are problems that you are uniquely equipped to solve. There are places you are supposed to occupy. There are platforms you are meant to stand on. There are doors that only you can walk through. This is not about ego or pride. This is about stepping into the role I designed for you before you were born. The impact you are going to make is not measured by how famous you become or how much money you make. True impact is measured by changed lives. One person whose direction you alter can go on to impact thousands. One word spoken at the right time can prevent a suicide. One act of kindness can restore someone's faith in humanity. One prayer can break a generational curse. One decision to step out in faith can set off a chain reaction that affects people you will never meet. Never underestimate the power of simply being who I created you to be. Some of you are leaders who do not know it yet. You have been hiding, playing small, staying in the background, avoiding attention. But there is a leadership calling on your life. There are people who will only follow you. There are organizations you are meant to start. There are movements you are meant to lead. There are changes you are meant to initiate. And I am about to push you out of hiding into the spotlight where you belong, whether you feel ready or not. This might terrify you. You might think you do not have the education, the experience, the connections, the money, the confidence, or the qualifications. Good. I specialize in using people who feel inadequate, because then everyone knows the results came from my power, not their abilities. Your weakness is the perfect opportunity for my strength to be displayed. Your lack is where my provision shows up, most dramatically. Your insufficiency is the canvas on which I paint miracles. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting to be perfect. Stop waiting for ideal conditions. If you wait for all of that, you will wait forever and miss your moment. I am asking you to step out right now with what you have, where you are, as you are. Bring me your 5 loaves and 2 fish, and watch me multiply it to feed thousands. Bring me your small offering, and watch me turn it into abundance. Trust me to fill in the gaps. Trust me to provide what you do not have. Trust me to connect you with who you need to know. Trust me to open doors at the right time. The favor on your life right now is extraordinary. You are about to walk into rooms you never had access to before. You are about to meet people who are way above your current level, and they will treat you as a peer. You are about to receive offers that make no sense based on your credentials. You are about to see doors fly open that you never even knocked on. This is not luck or coincidence. This is divine favor positioning you for your next chapter. But with increased favor comes increased responsibility. As you rise, stay humble. As you receive, give back. As you are blessed, become a blessing. The elevation you experience is not just for your benefit. It is so you can lift others as you climb. I am opening doors for you, so you can hold them open for people behind you. I am prospering you so you can fund kingdom purposes. I am giving you a platform so you can amplify voices that need to be heard. Never forget this purpose, because it keeps your heart pure and your motives right. There is an enemy who does not want you to step into everything I have for you. He has been fighting against your destiny since before you were born. He has sent obstacles, arranged disappointments, orchestrated betrayals, planted doubts, and stirred up fears, all designed to keep you from becoming who you are meant to be. But here is what he did not count on. Every attack he sent actually made you stronger. Every obstacle forced you to develop skills you needed. Every disappointment redirected you to something better. Every betrayal revealed who was not supposed to be in your life. Every doubt you overcame increased your faith. Every fear you faced built your courage. So in the end, everything the enemy meant for evil, I used for good. His attacks backfired. His plans failed. His strategies worked against him. And now you stand stronger, wiser, tougher, more compassionate, more dependent on me, and more dangerous to his kingdom than you have ever been before. This is why he is increasing his attacks right now. He sees what is coming in your future, and he is terrified. He knows that if you fully step into your calling, his hold on many lives will be broken. So he fights harder, trying desperately to stop what cannot be stopped, Do not be afraid of his attacks. They are signs that you are on the right path. If you were not a threat, he would leave you alone. The fact that he is fighting you so hard means you are about to break through into something significant. So stand firm. Put on your spiritual armor. Use the authority I have given you. Resist him, and he will flee. Do not give him any space in your thoughts. Do not agree with his lies. Do not let his accusations stick to you. You are covered by my blood, protected by my angels, secured by my promises, and destined for victory. The battles you are facing right now will not last forever. This season of warfare is temporary. On the other side of it is a season of rest, harvest, celebration, and joy. Everything you have been fighting for is about to be released. Everything you have been praying for is about to manifest. Everything you have been believing for is about to become reality. Do not quit now when you are so close to breakthrough. Do not give up right before the miracle happens. Do not lose hope when you are one step away from the finish line. Push through the resistance. Press past the pain. Persevere through the difficulty. Keep your faith strong. Keep your prayers flowing. Keep your declarations loud. Keep your hope alive. Keep your eyes on me, not on your circumstances. I have already secured your victory. The outcome is not in question. The battle has already been won. You are simply walking out in time what is already established in eternity. Your life is about to change in dramatic and beautiful ways. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Your miracle is on the way. Your answered prayers are about to arrive. Your dreams are about to come true. Your destiny is about to unfold. Everything I have promised you will come to pass. Not one word will fail. So lift up your head, square your shoulders. Put a smile on your face. Start thanking me for what you have not seen yet. Start celebrating the victory before it is visible. Start living like the blessed, favored, victorious child of the King that you are. This is your moment. This is your season. This is your time. Everything you have been through has prepared you for what you are about to step into. You are ready, even if you do not feel ready. You are equipped, even if you feel inadequate. You are qualified, even if others say you are not. Because I called you, and when I call someone, I also enable them to fulfill that calling. You will succeed. You will overcome. You will rise. You will thrive. You will make the impact you were born to make. And when your life is over, you will look back and be amazed at how far I brought you, how much I did through you, and how faithful I was every single step of the way. Listen closely, because what I am about to share with you will change how you see every challenge that comes your way, every battle you face, every struggle you endure, every moment that tests your strength. These are not random accidents happening to you. They are carefully designed training sessions, preparing you for victories you cannot yet imagine. Think about a soldier getting ready for an important mission. Does the training feel easy and comfortable? No. It pushes them to their absolute limits. It makes them tired, sore, and sometimes they want to quit. But when they finally stand on the battlefield, they realize that every difficult exercise, every early morning, every moment of pain was absolutely necessary to make them ready for what they are facing now. You are that soldier, and I am your trainer. I see what is coming in your future that you cannot see yet. I know the battles you will win, the territory you will claim, the enemies you will defeat, and the victories you will celebrate. So I am preparing you right now through these difficult circumstances. Every test is making you stronger. Every trial is building your endurance. Every obstacle is teaching you strategy. Every setback is developing your character. You are not going through this for nothing. You are being shaped into the warrior you need to become. The problems you face today are not meant to break you down. They are meant to build you up. They are not punishment for something you did wrong. They are preparation for something you are about to do right. They are not evidence that I have abandoned you. They are proof that I am actively involved in transforming you into someone capable of handling greater blessings, bigger platforms, and more significant assignments than you could manage right now. Here is a truth that will set you free from confusion. My way of doing things looks completely different from human logic. When humans want to make someone successful, they give them everything easy, remove all obstacles, and create a smooth path with no resistance. But I know that kind of success produces weak people who crumble the moment real difficulty shows up. So when I want to make you truly successful, truly strong, truly ready for what I have planned, I allow resistance. I permit challenges. I let you face situations that seem too hard, because that is exactly how strength develops. Your character is being refined like gold in fire right now. Gold ore looks ugly and worthless when it first comes out of the ground. It is mixed with dirt, rocks, and all kinds of impurities. But when it goes through intense heat, something amazing happens. All the junk burns away and floats to the surface where it can be removed. What remains is pure, valuable, beautiful gold. That fire does not destroy the gold. It reveals what was hidden underneath all the garbage. The same thing is happening in your life. The heat you are feeling is not destroying you. It is revealing the pure gold that was always inside you, but was covered up by fear, doubt, insecurity, and false beliefs about yourself. When this refining process is complete, and it is almost finished, you will shine in ways that make people stop and stare. They will see something in you that is rare and precious. They will wonder how you developed such peace in the middle of chaos. They will ask how you maintain such joy despite your circumstances. They will be confused about where your strength comes from when you should be exhausted. And that is when you will tell them. You will point them to me. You will show them that what they see in you is not human effort. It is divine transformation. Now, I want to address something that might be causing you pain right now. The feeling of fighting alone. The sense that nobody truly understands what you are going through. The loneliness of carrying burdens that seem too heavy for one person to bear. The exhaustion of pretending everything is fine when inside you are barely holding yourself together. The hurt of feeling forgotten, overlooked, or invisible even though you keep showing up and doing your best. Let me tell you something that will bring comfort to your weary heart. You have never been alone, not for one single moment. When everyone else walked away, I stayed. When the crowd disappeared, I remained. When people who promised to support you failed to show up, I was there the entire time. When you cried alone in the dark thinking nobody cared, I collected every tear and held you through the pain. When you felt abandoned by everyone, I was closer than your own breath. The truth is that some journeys require solitude. Not because I do not care, but because there are lessons you can only learn when the crowd is gone. There are strengths you can only develop when you cannot lean on other people. There is a depth of relationship with me that only happens when I am your only source. These lonely seasons are not wasted time. They are sacred time when I have your undivided attention, when you learn to hear my voice above all other voices, when you discover that I truly am enough even when you have nothing and nobody else. But hear me clearly. That season of isolation is ending. Right now, as you read these words, I am positioning people in your path who will walk the rest of this journey with you. These are not fair weather friends who only stick around when life is easy. These are battle-tested, loyal, genuine people who will stand with you through thick and thin. They will pray with you, not just for you. They will speak truth to you even when it is hard to hear. They will celebrate your victories without jealousy. They will help carry your burdens without complaining. They will see your potential and call it out, even when you feel like you have nothing to offer. Get ready for divine connections that feel like coming home. Relationships that breathe life into your spirit. Friendships that make you better just by being around them. Partnerships that multiply your effectiveness and expand your impact. These people are coming because this next season of your life requires teamwork. What you are about to build is too big for you to construct alone. Where you are about to go requires companions for the journey. What you are about to accomplish needs the diverse gifts and strengths that come from authentic community. But I need to prepare your heart for something important. As new people come into your life, you will need wisdom to discern who is sent by me and who is not. Not everyone who shows up with a smile has good intentions. Not everyone who speaks kindly actually means well. Not everyone who offers help is safe to trust. The enemy knows that you are entering a powerful season, so he will try to send people to distract you, discourage you, or derail you from your path. This is why you need my discernment operating in your life at a high level. When you meet new people, pay attention to what you feel in your spirit, not just what you hear with your ears. Does their presence bring peace or anxiety? Do their words build you up or subtly tear you down? Do they encourage your relationship with me or try to pull you away from it? Do they respect your boundaries or constantly push against them? Do they add value to your life or drain your energy? These are the questions to ask. Trust what I reveal to your spirit about people. Even when your natural mind cannot see it yet, there will also be relationships that need to end or change in this season. People who were meant to be in your life for a chapter, not the whole book. Connections that served a purpose, but have now run their course. Friendships that were once healthy, but have become toxic. You will feel in your heart when it is time to release certain people with love and move forward without them. This does not mean they are bad people. It simply means your paths are no longer aligned. Let them go without guilt, without anger, and without burning bridges. Wish them well, pray for their success, and keep moving in the direction I am leading you. Some of you need to hear this very directly. That relationship you keep trying to force, let it go. That person who repeatedly shows you through their actions that they do not value you. Believe what they are showing you and walk away. That situation where you are constantly the one giving, forgiving, accommodating, and sacrificing while getting nothing in return. You are not honoring me by staying in that. You are enabling dysfunction. Real love has healthy boundaries. Real relationship is mutual. Real connection flows both ways. Stop pouring yourself into people who treat you like you are disposable. Your time, your energy, your love, and your presence are valuable gifts that should be treasured, not taken for granted. This might be a good moment to pause and think about what you are receiving from these messages. If this content is speaking to your heart, if these words are bringing hope back to life inside you, if you feel like this channel was created specifically for people like you who need encouragement and truth, then I want to invite you to subscribe. By subscribing, you ensure that you will continue receiving these powerful messages that feed your spirit. You also join a community of people who are on the same journey, seeking the same transformation, believing for the same breakthrough. So click that subscribe button right now and become part of this family of faith. Now let me talk to you about your financial situation, because I know this is causing significant stress for many of you right now. You are working hard, sometimes multiple jobs, and still struggling to make ends meet. The bills keep coming. The debt keeps growing. The bank account stays empty, no matter how much you sacrifice. You cannot remember the last time you bought something you wanted instead of something you needed. You watch other people living comfortable lives and wonder what you are doing wrong. The constant financial pressure is affecting your health, your relationships, your peace, and your ability to enjoy life. I see all of it. I know exactly how tight things are right now. I know about the bill you are worried about paying. I know about the unexpected expense that just came up. I know about the debt that feels like a mountain you will never climb out from under. I know about the dreams you have put on hold because you do not have the resources. I know about the guilt you feel when your children ask for things you cannot afford. I know how exhausting it is to constantly count pennies and worry about money. None of this is hidden from me. And I want you to know something that is going to change everything. You are about to experience a financial shift so dramatic that you will look back on this moment as the dividing line between your old life and your new life. Provision is coming from directions you never expected. Opportunities are opening that will increase your income significantly. Debts that seemed permanent are about to be wiped out. Resources you need for your dreams are being released. Money that was stuck is starting to flow. Doors to better employment are swinging open. Ideas that can generate income are about to drop into your spirit. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophetic declaration over your finances. But here is what I need you to understand. Money is a tool, not a goal. Wealth is a resource, not a purpose. Financial increase is meant to expand your ability to make an impact, not just improve your comfort. When I prosper you, and I am about to prosper you significantly, it is so you can become a greater blessing to others. It is so you can fund projects that matter. It is so you can help people in need. It is so you can support causes that change lives. It is so you can be generous without limitation. This is the heart behind financial blessing. Partnering with me to bring heaven's resources into earth's problems. So as money begins to flow into your life in greater amounts, I need you to stay humble and generous. Do not let wealth make you arrogant. Do not let increase make you selfish. Do not let prosperity make you forget where you came from. Some of the most miserable people on earth are wealthy people who hoarded everything for themselves and ended up empty despite their full bank accounts. And some of the most joyful people I know have very little money, but give freely from what they have. Joy does not come from having much. Joy comes from loving much and giving much. There is a spiritual principle that never fails. What you make room for will flow into your life. If you make room for more by giving away what you have, more will come. If you create space by blessing others, blessings will fill that space. If you open your hands to help people in need, my hands open to supply your need. This is not a formula to manipulate me. This is a law of the spiritual realm that operates with absolute consistency. Generous people attract provision like a magnet attracts metal. Stingy people repel blessing like oil repels water. So here is your assignment starting today. Look for opportunities to give. Not next month when you have more. Not next year when you are in a better position. Right now, with what you have in your hand today, give your time to someone who needs help. Give your skills to a cause that needs assistance. Give a meal to someone who is hungry. Give some clothes to someone who has less. Give a few dollars to someone in genuine need. Give an encouraging word to someone who is discouraged. Give a ride to someone who has no transportation. Give your attention to someone who feels invisible. Watch what happens when you shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset and start living like someone who has more than enough, even before you physically do. I want to address your health now, because some of you are battling conditions that have been stealing your joy and limiting your life. Chronic pain that never goes away no matter what you try. Illnesses that doctors cannot seem to cure or even fully diagnose. Symptoms that come and go with no clear pattern. Energy levels that stay low regardless of how much you rest. bodies that feel like they are breaking down faster than they should, mental fog that makes it hard to think clearly, emotional instability that you cannot control no matter how hard you try. Let me speak truth over your physical body right now. I am the one who designed every cell, every organ, every system. I know exactly how it is supposed to function. When something is not working properly, I know how to fix it. I can heal what medicine cannot touch. I can restore what doctors say is permanent. I can renew what feels completely depleted. My power is not limited by diagnosis or prognosis or medical opinions. What looks impossible to humans is simple for me. Right now, as you read these words, I am releasing healing into your body. Feel it flowing through you like a river of warm, golden light. That light is touching the places that hurt. It is repairing systems that are damaged. It is restoring functions that have been compromised. It is renewing cells that have been sick. It is balancing chemicals that have been off. It is calming inflammation that has been causing problems. It is removing toxins that have been poisoning you. Receive this healing. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. Just open your heart and let it flow into every part of you that needs restoration. But I also need to talk to you about something important regarding health. Your body, mind, and spirit are all connected. When one is sick, it affects the others. This means that physical symptoms sometimes have emotional or spiritual roots. Carrying unforgiveness creates stress that manifests physically. Holding on to bitterness releases chemicals in your body that cause inflammation and disease. Living with constant anxiety floods your system with hormones that break down your immune system. Harboring shame and guilt creates internal conflict that shows up as external symptoms. So sometimes the path to physical healing requires emotional and spiritual healing first. You might need to forgive someone who hurt you deeply. You might need to release yourself from guilt over past mistakes. You might need to let go of resentment you have been nursing for years. You might need to speak truth to the lies you have believed about yourself. You might need to break agreement with fear and anxiety that have controlled you. As you do these things, as you allow me to heal the invisible wounds, you will see improvement in the visible symptoms. Let me be very specific with some of you right now. That pain in your back, it is connected to the burden you have been carrying emotionally. Release those heavy weights to me and watch the physical pain decrease. That stomach problem, it is linked to anxiety about your future. Trust me with what is ahead and watch your digestion improve. That headache that will not go away, it is tied to the mental stress of trying to control everything. Surrender control to me and watch the pressure release. That heart palpitation, it is related to fear that has taken root. Let my perfect love cast out fear and watch your heart rate stabilize. I am not saying all sickness is caused by emotional problems. Sometimes sickness is just sickness, and I heal it supernaturally without any other work needed. But I am saying that your body keeps the score of everything you experience emotionally and spiritually. So complete healing sometimes requires me to touch all three dimensions of who you are: body, soul, and spirit. Let me do deep work in you. Let me go into the hidden places you have kept locked away. Let me heal old wounds that still affect you today. Let me speak peace to traumatic memories. Let me break unhealthy patterns that started in your childhood. This is how true, lasting healing happens. Your health is important to me because your body is the vehicle that carries you through this life. I need you healthy and strong for what is coming. I need you with energy and vitality to do what I am calling you to do. I need your mind sharp and clear to make the decisions ahead of you. I need your emotions stable and balanced to handle the blessings without being overwhelmed. So receive this healing I am pouring out right now. Believe it is happening even if you do not feel different immediately. Thank me for it before you see evidence. This is faith that pleases me and activates miracles. Now I want to shift and talk to you about your purpose, because some of you still have not fully grasped why you exist. You go through life feeling like something is missing. You achieve things that should make you happy, but still feel empty inside. You look at other people who seem to have figured out their calling and wonder why yours remains unclear. You have tried different things, but nothing feels quite right. You have talents, but are not sure how they fit into a bigger picture. You have desires, but worry they are selfish or unrealistic. Let me clear up the confusion. You were created with specific intentions. Your life is not random. Your existence is not an accident. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. I had plans for you. I gave you a unique combination of gifts, personality, passions, and experiences that exist in no one else exactly as they exist in you. You are a one-of-a-kind expression of my creativity. There is a role only you can play. There is a message only you can deliver. There is an impact only you can make. The world needs you to be fully yourself. Your purpose is not necessarily one specific job or career. Your purpose is about who you become and how you express my love in whatever you do. You might fulfill your purpose as a teacher, a business person, a parent, an artist, a construction worker, a doctor, a volunteer, or 100 other roles. The job title matters less than the heart behind what you do. Are you bringing light into dark places? Are you showing kindness to hurting people? Are you using your abilities to serve others? Are you representing me well in your sphere of influence? That is purpose. But many of you do have a specific calling, a particular assignment that you were uniquely designed to accomplish. Maybe it is starting a business that solves a real problem. Maybe it is creating art that inspires people. Maybe it is writing words that heal broken hearts. Maybe it is building something that improves people's lives. Maybe it is leading an organization that makes a difference. Maybe it is serving in a role that helps vulnerable people. Maybe it is raising children who will change the world. Maybe it is inventing something that does not exist yet. The possibilities are as diverse as the number of people on the planet. If you do not yet know your specific calling, here is how to discover it. Pay attention to what makes you come alive. What activities cause time to disappear because you are so engaged? What problems in the world make you angry because you wish they did not exist? What do other people consistently ask for your help with? What dreams keep resurfacing, no matter how many times you try to push them away? What would you do even if nobody paid you? What skills do you have that seem effortless to you, but difficult for others? The answers to these questions point toward your calling. Your purpose is probably connected to your pain. The struggles you have overcome position you to help others facing similar battles. The losses you have survived teach you compassion for people in grief. The betrayals you have endured give you insight into broken trust. The addictions you have beaten equip you to guide others toward freedom. The depression you have walked through enables you to bring hope to people in darkness. Do not waste your pain. Let me redeem it by using it to help others. Some of you know your calling, but fear has kept you from stepping into it. You have a business idea, but are afraid to start. You have a message, but are scared to share it. You have gifts, but feel inadequate to use them. You have dreams, but think they are too big. Today I am telling you this: fear is a liar. Everything fear says about you is false. You are not too young, too old, too inexperienced, too broken, too ordinary, or too unqualified. I do not call the equipped, I equip the called, and I have called you. The enemy fights hardest against people who are close to breakthrough. If you are facing massive resistance right now, it means you are very close to something significant. Do not let the opposition make you retreat. Let it fuel your determination to push through. Every obstacle is confirmation that you are on the right path. Every attack is evidence that the enemy fears what you are about to do. Every closed door is protection from what would have hurt you. Every delay is preparation for what requires more readiness. Nothing happening to you is random. I am strategically orchestrating everything to position you for maximum impact. That job you lost, it was to get you out of a place that was limiting you. That relationship that ended, it was to free you for someone better. That opportunity that fell through, it was because something bigger is coming. That delay you experienced, it was to align timing perfectly. That failure you endured, it was to teach you what you needed to know. Trust my process even when you cannot see the purpose yet. One day soon, you will look back and see how every piece fit together perfectly. The dreams I have planted in your heart are not fantasy. They are blueprints. They are assignments disguised as desires. When you feel a pull towards something that seems impossible, that is me inviting you to partner with me in bringing heaven to earth. Do not dismiss those dreams as unrealistic. Do not let people talk you out of visions I gave you. Do not shrink your goals to fit inside what others think is possible. I am a God of impossible things. Nothing is too difficult for me. You are about to step into a season of unprecedented favor. Doors you have been knocking on for years will suddenly swing open. People who never gave you the time of day will suddenly want to meet with you. Opportunities you could never access on your own will suddenly become available. Resources you need will suddenly show up. Ideas that can change everything will suddenly download into your spirit. This is not luck. This is divine positioning. This is my hand moving circumstances to create opportunities for you. When this favor starts manifesting, and it is starting right now, stay humble. Remember where you came from. Remember who opened the doors. Remember that promotion comes from me, not from human effort alone. Give me credit publicly. Thank me openly. Point people to me when they ask how you did it. This keeps your heart right and maintains the flow of blessing. Pride stops the favor. Humility sustains it. Make sure you choose humility every single time. Your life is about to become a testimony that makes people believe again. When they see what I do in you for you, and through you, their faith will reignite. When they witness the impossible becoming possible in your life, they will start believing their own impossible is achievable. When they watch you rise from nothing to something significant, they will find courage to try again. Your breakthrough is not just for you. It is for everyone who will hear your story and be inspired to keep going. So stop hiding. Stop playing small. Stop downplaying your gifts. Stop pretending you are average. Stop apologizing for dreaming big. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Stop waiting for permission to be who I created you to be. The world is waiting for you to step fully into your identity and calling. There are people whose lives will only be touched by you. There are problems that will only be solved by you. There are resources that will only flow through you. You are necessary. You are valuable. You are irreplaceable. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I go before you preparing the way. Walk forward with courage, knowing that I walk beside you providing strength. Walk forward with peace, knowing that I follow behind you covering your back. You are completely surrounded by my presence. Nothing can harm you. Nothing can stop what I have ordained. Nothing can prevent what I have decreed over your life. The best days of your life are not behind you. They are ahead of you. The greatest achievements are still waiting to happen. The deepest joy is yet to be experienced. The most significant impact is still to be made. Do not live looking backward at what was. Live looking forward to what will be. Your future is brighter than your past. Your tomorrow is better than your yesterday. What is coming is greater than what has been. Hold on to hope with everything in you. Fan the flames of faith when they grow dim. Keep declaring truth when circumstances scream lies. Continue believing when nothing makes sense. Press forward when everything says stop. This is how champions are made. This is how history makers are formed. This is how world changers emerge. And you are all of those things whether you feel like it right now or not. My dear child, I want to share something with you that will completely transform how you experience peace in the middle of chaos. There is a kind of peace that the world cannot give you and cannot take away from you. It does not depend on your bank account being full. It does not require all your problems to be solved. It does not wait for perfect circumstances. This peace lives deep inside you, in a place where external storms cannot reach. When you connect with me, when you truly open your heart and let me fill you with my presence, this peace floods every corner of your being like warm honey spreading through cold tea. Think about a small child who gets scared during a thunderstorm. The lightning flashes. The thunder crashes so loud it shakes the windows. The rain pounds against the roof. But that child runs into their parents' arms, and suddenly everything changes. The storm is still raging outside. Nothing about the weather has improved. But in those safe arms, wrapped in that loving embrace, the child feels completely protected. The fear melts away. The anxiety disappears. Peace replaces panic, because the child knows they are safe with someone who loves them and has the power to protect them. That is exactly what I offer you. The storms in your life might still be raging. The problems might still exist. The challenges might still be real. But when you run into my arms, when you let me hold you close, when you rest in my presence, peace replaces every bit of fear and worry. This is not pretending everything is fine. This is experiencing genuine peace in the middle of genuine difficulty, because you know who is holding you. Your mind tries to steal this peace constantly. Thoughts race through your head at lightning speed. What if this happens? What if that fails? What if I cannot handle it? What if things get worse? These thoughts are like thieves trying to break into your house and steal your valuables. And peace is one of your most valuable possessions. So you must guard it carefully. You must protect it intentionally. You must refuse to let worry and anxiety rob you of the peace I have given you. Here is how you protect your peace. Every time a worry thought comes, you catch it immediately. Do not let it set up camp in your mind. Do not give it permission to invite all its worry friends to move in with it. The moment you notice yourself starting to spiral into anxiety, stop, take a deep breath, and speak truth out loud. Say my promises over your situation. Remind yourself of who I am and what I have already done for you. Replace the lie with truth. This is not positive thinking. This is spiritual warfare. This is you taking authority over your thought life instead of letting your thoughts control you. Let me give you a practical example. You wake up worried about money. The thought comes, I do not have enough. I will never have enough. I am always going to struggle. Catch that thought immediately. Stop it right there. Now replace it with truth. Speak out loud, my God supplies all my needs according to his riches. He has never let me starve. He has always provided. He knows what I need before I even ask. He is preparing provision right now that I cannot see yet. I trust him completely. Do you see the difference? One path leads to anxiety and sleepless nights. The other path leads to peace and confident rest. The same process works for every kind of worry. Worried about your health? Replace fear with truth about my healing power. Worried about your relationships? Replace anxiety with truth about my ability to restore and reconcile. Worried about your future? Replace uncertainty with truth about my perfect plan for your life. This is not magic. This is partnering with me to renew your mind and align your thoughts with reality instead of with fear. Now I want to address something that many of you are dealing with right now. The exhaustion of trying to be perfect. The crushing weight of feeling like you must earn my love through flawless performance. The constant guilt when you mess up. The shame that follows you around whispering that you are not good enough. This burden is destroying you, and it breaks my heart because it is completely unnecessary. Listen carefully. I do not require perfection from you. I never have. I never will. What I desire is your heart. Your honest, imperfect, struggling, trying, failing, getting back up heart. I want relationship with you, not religious performance from you. When you mess up, and you will because you are human, I am not shocked. I am not disappointed. I am not angry. I am not thinking about giving up on you. I already knew you would mess up when I chose you. Your failures are not news to me. What matters to me is what you do after you fail. Do you run away from me in shame, or do you run to me for help? Do you hide like Adam and Eve in the garden, or do you come boldly asking for forgiveness and strength? Do you let guilt push you away from me, or do you let my love pull you close? The difference between these two responses is the difference between bondage and freedom. When you fail, and immediately come to me admitting your mistake, asking for forgiveness, receiving my grace, and getting back up to try again, that is beautiful to me. That demonstrates trust. That shows you understand how much I love you. That proves you know my character. But when you fail, and then spend days or weeks beating yourself up, hiding from me, drowning in shame, refusing to pray because you feel too guilty, that breaks my heart. Not because I am angry at you, but because you are torturing yourself unnecessarily when I have already forgiven you and am waiting to restore you. Perfectionism is not a virtue. It is pride dressed up in religious clothing. It says, I must be good enough to earn God's love. But my love is not earned. It is freely given. It says, I must perform flawlessly to deserve God's blessing. But my blessings flow from grace, not from your perfection. It says, my worth depends on my performance, but your worth was established when I created you and confirmed when I died for you. Nothing you do increases it. Nothing you do decreases it. So today, right now, I am inviting you to lay down the crushing burden of perfectionism. Stop trying to earn what I have already freely given. Stop performing for approval you already have. Stop torturing yourself over mistakes I have already forgiven. Accept my grace. Receive my love. Rest in my acceptance. And watch how this freedom transforms everything about your life. Before I continue, I want to pause and invite you to take one simple action that will help you stay connected to these messages of hope and transformation. Subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, you are not just clicking a button. You are joining a community of people who believe in the power of faith, who support each other through difficult seasons, who celebrate victories together, and who remind each other of truth when circumstances scream lies. These messages will continue to appear in your feed, encouraging you when you need it most, speaking hope when you feel hopeless, and pointing you back to me when you lose your way. So take a moment right now and subscribe. It is a small action that will have significant impact on your spiritual journey. Now let me talk to you about transformation. Real transformation. Not just behavior modification, or trying harder or making promises you cannot keep. I am talking about deep, lasting change that happens from the inside out. The kind of transformation that makes you a completely different person. The kind that surprises even you when you realize how much you have changed. The kind that makes other people ask, what happened to you? You are not the same person anymore. This transformation does not happen through human effort alone. You cannot change yourself at the deepest level through willpower and discipline. Those things have their place, but they cannot reach the core of who you are. Only I can do that, Only my presence living inside you can transform you at the level where real change happens. This is why I do not just give you advice or rules to follow. I give you myself. My spirit comes to live inside you, and that changes everything. Think about a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. The caterpillar does not try really hard to grow wings. It does not attend growing classes or read books about how to fly. It does not make New Year's resolutions to become a butterfly. What happens? It goes into the cocoon, and something mysterious and powerful occurs. Its entire structure breaks down and reforms. When it emerges, it is not a better version of a caterpillar. It is something completely different. It has wings. It can fly. It looks nothing like what it was before. That is transformation. You are in the cocoon right now. The breaking down feels uncomfortable. The process seems to be taking forever. You cannot see what is happening on the inside. Sometimes you wonder if anything is actually changing, or if you are stuck in this dark place forever. But I am working. Cells are reorganizing, new structures are forming, wings are developing, and very soon, you will emerge as something completely different than what you were before. People who knew the old you will barely recognize the new you, and you yourself will be amazed at the transformation. But here is what I need you to understand. The cocoon stage is necessary. You cannot rush it. You cannot skip it. You cannot force it to happen faster. If someone cuts open a cocoon to help the butterfly get out sooner, they actually kill it. The struggle to break free is what gives the butterfly the strength it needs to fly. The time in darkness is what allows the transformation to complete. Trying to speed up the process destroys what is being created. So if you are in a difficult season right now, if you feel like you are in darkness, if the process seems to be taking too long, trust me. I know exactly what I am doing. Every day in the cocoon is necessary. Every moment of the struggle has purpose. What feels like wasted time is actually the most productive season of your life. You are not stuck. You are being transformed. And when you finally break free, you will fly in ways you never imagined possible. Let me address the battle you face with your emotions. Some days you feel strong and confident. Other days you feel weak and defeated. Some moments you are full of faith and hope. Other moments you are drowning in doubt and despair. Your emotions go up and down like a roller coaster. And you feel like you cannot trust yourself because you never know which version of you will show up on any given day. Here is truth that will set you free. Your emotions are real, but they are not reliable. They are valid, but they are not always truthful. You can feel something intensely and still be completely wrong about what you are feeling. Your emotions respond to circumstances, to what you ate, to how much you slept, to hormone levels, to stress, to 100 different factors. They change constantly. They are useful indicators that something is going on inside you, but they are terrible leaders for your life. This is why you cannot make decisions based solely on how you feel. This is why you cannot let your emotions determine your actions. This is why you must learn to acknowledge your feelings without being controlled by them. You can say, "I feel anxious right now," without letting anxiety dictate your choices. You can say, "I feel discouraged today," without letting discouragement stop you from moving forward. You can say, "I feel like giving up," without actually quitting. Feelings are passengers in your car, not drivers. They get to sit in the back seat and express their opinions, but they do not get to grab the steering wheel and control where you go. You are in the driver's seat. Truth is your map. I am your navigation system. Your emotions are just along for the ride. When fear screams from the back seat, "Turn around! Go back! This is too dangerous!" you do not have to obey. You can acknowledge the fear while continuing to drive forward in the direction I am leading you. This does not mean you ignore your emotions or pretend they do not exist. Suppressing feelings never works. They just come out in other ways that are often more destructive. What it means is that you process your emotions in healthy ways while letting truth guide your decisions and actions. You feel the fear, but you do it anyway. You acknowledge the sadness, but you keep choosing hope. You recognize the anger, but you refuse to let it make you bitter. Emotional maturity is not about never feeling negative emotions. It is about feeling them, processing them, learning from them, and then choosing your response rather than reacting automatically. It is about saying, I feel this way, but I know this truth, so I will act based on truth rather than feeling. This is how you stop being controlled by emotions that change with the wind and start living from a stable foundation that never moves. Now I want to talk to you about the people in your life. Relationships have the power to lift you higher or drag you lower. The people you spend time with influence how you think, what you believe, how you see yourself, and what you think is possible. This is why choosing your relationships wisely is one of the most important decisions you will ever make. Some people are in your life for a season, and that is okay. They served a purpose during a particular chapter, but the chapter has ended. Trying to force those relationships to continue when the season is over creates frustration for everyone involved. It is like trying to wear last year's clothes when you have grown several inches. They do not fit anymore. They are uncomfortable. They restrict your movement. You need new clothes that fit who you are now, not who you used to be. This does not mean those people were bad or that the relationship was a mistake. It simply means you have grown, they have grown, and your paths are no longer aligned. You can be grateful for what that relationship meant during its season, while also acknowledging that the season has ended. Let them go with love. Release them without bitterness. Wish them well on their journey, and make space in your life for the relationships that are meant for your current season. Other people are in your life for a reason. They came into your life at exactly the right moment to teach you something, help you through something, or connect you with something you needed. Once that purpose is fulfilled, they often move on. Again, this is not bad or sad if you understand what is happening. You can appreciate what they brought into your life during that time without expecting them to stay forever. And then there are people who are in your life for a lifetime. These are rare and precious. These are the ones who stick with you through every season. They know the worst about you and love you anyway. They see your flaws and choose to stay. They walk through the valleys with you without running away when things get hard. These people are gifts, and you should treasure them, invest in them, and never take them for granted. But here is what I need you to understand. Not everyone deserves access to every part of you. Not everyone has earned the right to your vulnerability. Not everyone should be trusted with your dreams, your struggles, or your heart. You must have wisdom about who you let into your inner circle. Some people can be in your life, but not in your heart. They can be acquaintances without being friends. They can be colleagues without being confidants. Boundaries are not mean. Boundaries are not unloving. Boundaries are not selfish. Boundaries are necessary for healthy relationships. They define where you end and another person begins. They protect your peace. They guard your time and energy. They ensure that you can love people without being destroyed by them. Without boundaries, you will give and give until you have nothing left, and then you will resent the very people you were trying to love. That is not healthy for anyone. So evaluate the relationships in your life honestly. Are they adding value or draining energy? Are they pointing you toward me or pulling you away? Are they celebrating your growth or resenting your progress? Are they speaking life or spreading poison? Are they building you up or tearing you down? The answers to these questions will show you which relationships to invest in and which ones to release. Your time and energy are limited resources. You cannot pour into everyone. You must be strategic about where you invest yourself. Invest deeply in people who reciprocate. Pour into relationships that are mutual. Give your best to people who value what you bring. And stop trying to win over people who have shown you repeatedly that they do not want what you offer. Let them go. Save your energy for people who appreciate it. I am bringing new people into your life right now. Divine connections. Relationships that will feel like oxygen to your soul. Friendships that make you better just by being around them. Partnerships that multiply your effectiveness. Mentors who see your potential and call it out. These people are coming because you are entering a season that requires teamwork. What I am about to do through you is too big for you to accomplish alone. Get ready to meet people who feel like home, who breathe life into your spirit, and who walk the journey with you as true companions. Now let me speak to those of you who are battling sickness and physical pain. Your body hurts. Doctors have given diagnoses that sound like life sentences. You have been praying for healing, but nothing seems to change. You watch other people get their miracles, while yours remains delayed. You wonder if I even care about your suffering. Let me tell you something with absolute certainty: I care deeply. Every moment of your pain matters to me. Every symptom you experience, I feel with you. Every night you cannot sleep because of discomfort, I am awake with you. Every appointment where you hope for good news, I am there holding your hand. Your suffering is not invisible to me. Your battle is not unnoticed. I see it all, and my heart breaks watching you go through it. But I also see something you cannot see yet. I see purpose in the pain. I see strength being developed through the struggle. I see character being refined in the fire. I see testimony being written that will one day encourage thousands. I see you being prepared for ministry that can only come from someone who has walked through the valley. None of this makes the pain easier, but it does mean the pain is not wasted. I am healing you right now. Not always in the way you expect or at the speed you want, but I am working. Sometimes I heal instantly with a miracle. Sometimes I heal gradually through medicine and treatment. Sometimes I heal the internal wounds while you are waiting for physical healing. Sometimes I give strength to endure what I am not removing immediately. But I am always working. I never abandon you to suffer alone. Your faith in the middle of physical suffering is one of the most powerful testimonies that exists. When you praise me despite the pain, it silences every accusation against my goodness. When you trust me even though your body hurts, it demonstrates faith that moves heaven. When you keep believing even when healing seems delayed, it shows that your relationship with me is not based on what I do for you but on who I am. So keep believing. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Your healing may be around the corner. It may come tomorrow or next week or next month. It may come gradually. It may come suddenly. It may look different than you imagined, but it is coming. And while you wait, let me be your comfort. Let me be your strength. Let me be your peace in the middle of the pain. I will carry you through this. You are not alone. Let me talk to you about your children, your family, the people you love who seem far from me right now. You pray for them constantly. You worry about their choices. You see them heading in directions that scare you. You wonder if your prayers are even making a difference. Let me assure you, every single prayer you pray for them is heard, recorded, and powerful. I love them even more than you do. I see their potential even more clearly than you can. I have plans for their lives that are beyond what you can imagine. And I am working in ways you cannot see. Just because you do not see evidence of change does not mean nothing is changing. The most significant work happens in invisible places, before it becomes visible in the physical world. Your role is not to force change or control their choices. Your role is to love them unconditionally, pray for them consistently, and be an example of what transformation looks like. Live your life so well that they cannot help but notice something different about you. Let your peace speak louder than your words. Let your joy intrigue them. Let your transformation make them curious. And when they finally come with questions, be ready to point them to me. Some of them are going through necessary journeys right now. Hard lessons that will teach them things they need to know. Painful experiences that will ultimately bring them to a place of surrender. Just like the prodigal son had to hit rock bottom before he came to his senses. Some people have to exhaust all other options before they turn to me. Do not try to prevent the consequences of their choices. Do not rescue them from the pain that is designed to bring them home. Trust that I am using even their mistakes to lead them back to where they belong. Keep praying, keep loving, keep believing, and watch what I do. The same power that raised the dead can resurrect dead faith in your children. The same power that opened blind eyes can open their eyes to truth. The same power that saved you can save them. Do not give up hope. Their story is not over yet. Now I want to address your calling, your purpose, the work I have designed specifically for you. Some of you know what it is, but fear has paralyzed you. Others have no idea yet and feel lost. Both situations are okay. I meet you where you are. For those who know but are afraid, today is the day to take the first step, not the perfect step, not the giant leap, just the small, scared, imperfect first step in the direction I am leading. The first step always feels the hardest, because fear is screaming the loudest before you begin. Fear tells you every reason why it will not work. Fear shows you all the ways you could fail. Fear reminds you of everyone who might judge you. Fear keeps you stuck by convincing you that staying where you are is safer than moving forward. But here is truth: staying stuck is not safe. It is slow death. It is wasting the gifts I placed inside you. It is letting fear win. So take the step afraid. Do it scared. Start before you are ready. Launch before it is perfect. Begin before you have all the answers. The clarity comes in the doing, not before the doing. The confidence comes after you start, not before. The resources appear when you take action, not while you sit waiting. Move forward even though your hands are shaking. Step out even though your voice trembles. Begin even though you feel completely inadequate. I will meet you in the movement. For those who do not yet know your specific calling, stop stressing about it. The stress is blocking your ability to hear. Relax. Rest. Spend time with me without agenda. Get to know my voice. Learn my character. Fall in love with me as a person, not just as a means to figure out your purpose. Because here is the secret: your calling flows naturally out of relationship with me. When you truly know me, when you understand my heart, when you align yourself with my will, your purpose becomes clear almost effortlessly. Your calling is not hiding from you. It is not playing games or making you jump through hoops to find it. You are not on some cosmic scavenger hunt where you have to figure out obscure clues. I want you to know your purpose even more than you want to know it. So stop trying so hard. Stop straining and stressing. Stop looking everywhere except at me. Turn your attention fully to me, and let purpose unfold naturally as you walk closely with me. The world needs you fully alive, fully engaged, fully walking in who I created you to be. There are people waiting for what only you can bring. There are problems that only you can solve in your unique way. There are spaces that will remain empty until you step into them. You are not optional. You are not irrelevant. You are absolutely necessary for my plan to unfold completely in this generation. So step into your calling with confidence, knowing that I equipped you for everything you need to do. As we near the end of this part of our conversation, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and feel my presence surrounding you right now. I am closer than your breath, more constant than your heartbeat, more faithful than the sunrise, and I am absolutely, completely, unconditionally in love with you. Nothing you have done, nothing you will do, nothing that has been done to you can separate you from my love. It is permanent. It is unshakable. It is yours forever. You do not have to earn it. You cannot lose it. It simply is, like gravity or the laws of physics. My love for you is a fundamental force in the universe. So rest in that love. Let it heal your wounds. Let it strengthen your weak places. Let it fill your empty spaces. Let it transform your broken places. Everything you need is found in my love. Stop looking everywhere else for what only I can provide. Stop trying to fill your God-shaped hole with things that were never designed to fit. Turn to me. Open your heart fully and receive the love that will change everything. My dear child, I want you to feel something powerful right now as you read these words. Every single letter you are looking at, every sentence flowing into your mind, every truth landing in your heart. These are not random. These are messages wrapped in eternal love, delivered directly from my heart to yours. I am speaking to you personally, intimately, like a parent speaks to their most precious child, because that is exactly what you are to me. Not one person among billions, not a number in a crowd, but my beloved, my treasure, my joy. Right now I am reaching across every barrier that has ever existed between heaven and earth, and I am taking your hand. Can you feel it? That warmth spreading through your chest, that gentle pressure on your heart, that sudden awareness that you are not alone. That is me. I am closer to you right now than the air filling your lungs, more present than the ground beneath your feet, more real than anything you can touch with your hands. And I am inviting you to rise up with me. Not someday in the distant future, when everything is perfect. Not after you fix all your problems or become a better person. Right now. This moment. Exactly as you are. With all your mess, all your mistakes, all your doubts, all your fears. I am asking you to take my hand and let me lift you higher than you have ever been before. There is a new strength available to you starting today. Not the kind that comes from trying harder or pushing yourself until you break. Not the kind that depends on caffeine, willpower, or pretending you are okay when you are falling apart. I am talking about divine strength. The kind that flows from heaven directly into your spirit. The kind that makes you stand tall when everything says you should collapse. The kind that puts joy in your heart when circumstances say you should be depressed. The kind that gives you peace when logic says you should be panicking. This strength is yours. It has always been yours. It is part of your spiritual inheritance as my child. But you have to receive it. You have to open your hands and let me place it inside you. Stop trying to manufacture strength through your own effort. Stop pretending you are stronger than you feel. Stop wearing masks that hide how exhausted you really are. Come to me honestly, vulnerably, and let me fill you with power that does not come from you. Your faith needs to be alive, vibrant, and growing like a healthy plant reaching toward the sun. Not dead religion that feels like obligation. Not dry routine that drains you instead of energizing you. Not rules and regulations that make you feel guilty all the time. I am talking about living, breathing, dynamic faith that makes you excited to wake up each day. Faith that fills you with anticipation instead of dread. Faith that transforms the mundane into the meaningful. Faith that sees me in everything and finds joy in the smallest moments. How do you keep your faith alive? You feed it. Just like your body needs food to stay healthy, your spirit needs nourishment. What nourishes your spirit? Time with me. Reading truth that reminds you who I am and who you are. Worship that lifts your focus off problems and onto my greatness. Community with other believers who encourage you and pray with you. Acts of obedience that prove your faith is real and not just words. Gratitude that keeps your heart soft and your perspective clear. When you feed your faith consistently, something amazing happens. The joy inside you begins to shine so brightly that other people notice. They cannot explain it. They look at your circumstances and think you should be miserable. But instead, you are peaceful. You are hopeful. You are content. You are joyful. This confuses them because they do not understand that your joy comes from a source that circumstances cannot touch. Your joy flows from relationship with me, and that relationship remains constant, regardless of what is happening around you. Guard this joy carefully. Protect it like you would protect a priceless treasure, because the enemy of your soul wants to steal it. He wants to replace your joy with depression, your peace with anxiety, your hope with despair, your confidence with insecurity. He sends thoughts designed to kill your joy. He arranges circumstances intended to crush your spirit. He uses people to speak words that wound your heart. All of this is strategic warfare aimed at destroying what makes you effective, your joy. So how do you protect your joy? You recognize the attacks for what they are. When thoughts of hopelessness come, you identify them as lies from the enemy, not truth from me. When circumstances seem designed to discourage you, you remember that I am still in control and working everything for your good. When people criticize or attack you, you refuse to let their words define you, because my opinion is the only one that matters. This is how you guard your joy, by filtering everything through truth, instead of believing every thought and feeling that passes through your mind. Embrace my love and my direction for your life. Do not just acknowledge it intellectually. Actually receive it deep in your soul. Let it saturate every part of you. Your thoughts, your emotions, your desires, your decisions, your relationships, your work, your rest, your present, your future. My love is not meant to be a nice idea you agree with. My love is meant to be the foundation you build your entire life upon. My direction is not meant to be optional advice you consider. My direction is meant to be the roadmap you follow completely. When you fully embrace my love and direction, something shifts. The chaos that used to overwhelm you loses its power. The evil that wants to destroy your happiness cannot penetrate the shield of my presence surrounding you. The lies that used to control you no longer sound believable. The fears that used to paralyze you no longer hold you captive. The shame that used to define you no longer has authority over your identity. You stand firm, rooted deeply in truth, unshakable despite the storms. I want you to know something that will change how you see yourself and your future. I chose to bless you, not because you earned it, not because you deserved it, not because you performed well enough or proved yourself worthy. I chose to bless you simply because I wanted to. Because blessing you brings me joy. Because watching you thrive makes my heart sing. Because seeing you walk in freedom and abundance is the fulfillment of everything I intended when I created you. My love for you is not just words in a book or feelings that come and go. My love for you is the most real thing in the universe. I demonstrated that love in the most extreme way possible. By giving up everything for you. By sacrificing myself completely. By paying a price you could never pay so that you could have relationship with me forever. That is how much you matter. That is how valuable you are. That is how deeply I love you. So strengthen your faith, not through trying harder, but through opening wider. Open your heart completely. Surrender every hidden corner, every locked room, every secret shame, every private pain. Let me into the places you have kept protected from everyone, even from yourself. True transformation happens when you stop hiding and start allowing my light to shine into your darkness. I do not come to condemn what I find there. I come to heal, restore, and make new. The gifts I have given you are precious. Your talents, your abilities, your unique personality, your specific calling, your particular sphere of influence. All of this is valuable and needs to be protected. You are responsible for stewarding these gifts well. Do not waste them on things that do not matter. Do not bury them because of fear. Do not squander them through neglect. Use them intentionally for the purposes I designed them for. Invest them wisely so they multiply and produce fruit that lasts. My plans for you are more exciting than anything you could imagine for yourself. I see potential in you that you do not see. I see a future for you that looks nothing like your past. I see victories ahead that will make your current struggles look small in comparison. I see blessings coming that will overwhelm you with gratitude. I see relationships developing that will become lifelong treasures. I see opportunities opening that will position you exactly where you need to be. Trust me. Believe that I can do what I say I will do. Have faith that my plans for you are good, even when the path is not clear. You are set up for success in every way that matters. Not worldly success measured by money, fame, or power, although I may bless you with those things if they serve my purposes for you. I am talking about true success. Living in alignment with who I created you to be. Walking in your calling with confidence and joy. Making an impact that outlasts your lifetime. Loving people well and being loved in return. Experiencing peace that does not depend on perfect circumstances. Having purpose that gives meaning to even mundane moments. That is real success, and you are completely equipped to experience it. Should you choose to trust me fully, you will see blessings beyond your imagination. When you stop trying to control everything and actually surrender to my leadership, life becomes an adventure instead of a burden. Opportunities appear that you never could have created on your own. Doors open that you never knew existed. Resources show up exactly when you need them. People come into your life at precisely the right moments. Circumstances align in ways that make no logical sense. This is what life looks like when you trust me completely. Miraculous, abundant, and filled with joy. I want you to thrive, not just survive. I want you full of happiness, overflowing with strength, and walking in success. I did not create you to barely make it through life, exhausted and defeated, just trying to get to heaven. I created you to live abundantly right now, to experience fullness of joy in the middle of your daily life, to be so filled with my presence that it spills out onto everyone around you, to walk in such confidence that other people wonder what your secret is. This is my will for you, thriving in every dimension of your existence. Think about success and glory, then be still in my presence. Let those images fill your mind. See yourself walking in victory. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles. Imagine yourself achieving things you thought were impossible. Envision yourself making the impact you were born to make. Hold those visions clearly, not as fantasies but as faith. Then settle your heart in my presence, and let me confirm that these visions align with what I have planned. When your dreams match my plans, nothing can stop them from becoming reality. Do not let your fears and questions derail your destiny. Fear will tell you 1,000 reasons why you cannot succeed. Questions will plant seeds of doubt about whether you heard me correctly. Insecurity will convince you that you are not capable enough. Comparison will make you feel like everyone else is ahead of you. Reject all of it. Those are weapons designed to keep you from your destiny. Instead, choose faith. Choose confidence in who I say you are. Choose to believe what I have spoken over your life. Choose to move forward, even when fear screams for you to stop. You are on a journey toward greatness, and I am with you every single step. This greatness is not about becoming famous or impressing people. This greatness is about becoming who you were always meant to be. It is about fulfilling the unique purpose I designed you for. It is about living so fully alive that your life becomes a testimony to my goodness. It is about making such an impact that your presence in the world actually matters. That is greatness. Living out your full potential for my glory and the good of others. Your victory is already decided. The outcome is not in question. The battle has been won. You are simply walking out in time what is already established in eternity. I know this is hard to understand when you are still in the middle of the fight, when circumstances still look difficult, when problems still exist, when obstacles still block your path. But hear me clearly, your victory is certain, not because of your strength, but because of mine. Not because you are perfect, but because I am faithful. Not because you earned it, but because I declared it. So walk with hope, live with expectation, move with confidence. Your faith in what I have promised is more powerful than any obstacle standing in your way. The problems that seem impossible right now will be solved. The situations that look hopeless will turn around. The circumstances that feel permanent will change. Nothing is too difficult for me. Nothing is beyond my ability to fix. Nothing is outside my power to transform. Trust me completely with your future. Before I continue, let me encourage you to do something simple but significant. Subscribe to this channel right now. By subscribing, you ensure that you will keep receiving these messages that feed your soul and strengthen your faith. You also become part of a community of believers from all around the world who are on the same journey, seeking the same transformation, believing for the same breakthrough. These messages will continue to appear in your feed, reminding you of truth when you forget, encouraging you when you feel weak, and pointing you back to me when you lose your way. So take just a moment and click that subscribe button. It is a small action that will have lasting impact on your spiritual growth. Now let me tell you something that will lift the weight you have been carrying. I am lifting you up right now. Nothing can stop your rise if you believe what I promise. The setbacks you experienced were not the end of your story. They were set up for your comeback. The failures you endured were not proof of your inadequacy. They were preparation for your success. The delays you faced were not punishment. They were protection and perfect timing. Everything that seemed to work against you was actually working for you in ways you could not see at the time. You are going to be able to do everything I have called you to do. Nothing will stop your growth when you are aligned with my purposes. Every skill you need, I will develop in you. Every resource you require, I will provide. Every connection that would help you, I will arrange. Every obstacle in your way, I will remove or give you the ability to overcome. You are not going to fail. You are not going to fall short. You are not going to miss your destiny. I have already decided your success, and what I decree always comes to pass. There are no more bad memories haunting you, because I forgive you completely. The guilt can finally be released. The shame can finally be discarded. The regret can finally be let go. I do not hold your past against you. I do not keep a record of your wrongs. I do not bring up your failures to punish you. In my eyes, you are clean, pure, forgiven, and free. See yourself the way I see you. Washed white, made new, given a fresh start. This is not something you have to earn or prove you deserve. This is my gift to you simply because I love you. As you agree with what I say about you, you will discover power you never knew existed. When you start believing what I say instead of what your feelings tell you, everything changes. When you align your thoughts with my truth, instead of with lies you have believed for years, strength floods your spirit. When you speak my words over yourself instead of rehearsing negative self-talk, confidence replaces insecurity. This is not arrogance. This is agreement with reality. I say you are chosen, valuable, powerful, and destined for greatness. When you agree with that, you step into the identity I always intended for you to walk in. Think of me as your source of support and strength in every situation. When problems arise, your first response should be to turn to me. When challenges appear, your immediate instinct should be to seek my help. When circumstances overwhelm you, your automatic reaction should be to lean on my strength. I am not a last resort after you have tried everything else. I am your first call. I am your primary resource. I am your constant help. Make me your foundation, and you will stand firm no matter what storms come. The road ahead might not always be clear, but staying with me guarantees you will navigate it successfully. I do not promise you will always see the entire path laid out before you. I do not guarantee that you will understand every step before you take it. I do not assure you that everything will make sense immediately. But I do promise that if you stay close to me, listening to my voice and following my leading, you will end up exactly where you need to be. My guidance is perfect even when it is mysterious. My direction is trustworthy even when it is unclear. Trust the process even when you cannot see the destination. You will solve every problem you face. Not because you are smart enough to figure everything out on your own, but because my wisdom is available to you. Not because you are strong enough to overcome every obstacle, but because my strength flows through you. Not because you have all the answers, but because I do. When you partner with me, when you bring your problems to me, instead of trying to solve them alone, when you seek my guidance before making decisions, you will navigate life successfully. Look forward with excitement to the future I have planned. It is so much better than anything you have experienced so far. The best is not behind you. The best is ahead of you. The greatest joys are still to come. The deepest fulfillment has not been reached yet. The most significant achievements are still waiting. The most meaningful relationships have not all formed yet. Stop looking backward with regret or nostalgia. Start looking forward with anticipation and hope. Your future with me is brighter than anything in your past. As you open your heart fully to me and walk closely with me, temporary attractions will lose their appeal. The things that used to tempt you will no longer seem interesting. The pleasures that used to call your name will sound hollow and empty. The pursuits that used to motivate you will feel shallow and meaningless. This is not because you are trying to be good or religious. This is because you have tasted something so much better that everything else pales in comparison. When you experience real intimacy with me, when you know deep soul satisfaction, when you have genuine peace and joy, the substitutes the world offers just cannot compete anymore. You will no longer search desperately for approval from people who cannot see how beautiful your soul is. Their opinions will matter less, and less as my opinion matters more and more. The validation you used to crave from people who are blind to the light I placed inside you will become unnecessary when you truly believe what I say about you. Human applause is nice, but it is not necessary when you have heaven's approval. Human acceptance is pleasant, but it is not essential when you know you are accepted by me. This shift from seeking human validation to resting in divine approval is one of the most freeing transformations you will ever experience. I am always here with you in every role you need. I am your friend when you need companionship. I am your partner when you need help. I am your supporter when you need encouragement. I am your ruler when you need direction. I am your guide when you need wisdom. I am your provider when you need resources. I am your healer when you need restoration. Whatever you need, I am that for you. You do not have to look in 100 different places to have all your needs met. Everything you need is found in relationship with me. I can give you a life that is far better than anything this world offers. The world promises happiness through money, success through position, security through possessions, and fulfillment through pleasure. But all of these promises are empty. They cannot deliver what they advertise. The happiness they offer is temporary. The success they promote is shallow. The security they promise is an illusion. The fulfillment they sell is counterfeit. But I offer real joy that lasts. I provide true success that satisfies. I give genuine security that cannot be shaken. I supply authentic fulfillment that fills the deepest parts of your soul. This life I offer broadens your spiritual perspective and enables you to experience miracles and wonders beyond imagination. You start seeing things you never noticed before. You become aware of my presence in ways that surprise you. You witness answers to prayer that are undeniable. You experience provision that cannot be explained naturally. You watch circumstances align in ways that are too perfect to be coincidence. This is what life with me looks like when you are truly walking close, constantly amazed by what I do, continuously grateful for my goodness, perpetually in awe of my love. The plans I have for your life do not bring you sadness, but immense joy and divine blessings. Every restriction I place is for your protection. Every no I give is because I have something better in mind. Every delay I allow is to prepare you for what is coming. Every pruning I do is to help you produce more fruit. My plans always aim at your highest good and my greatest glory. When these two goals align, which they always do, the result is a life of deep satisfaction and significant impact. If you have truly given your heart to me and are committed to this journey, know that our bond is unbreakable. Nothing will ever separate us. Not your mistakes, not your doubts, not your failures, not your fears, not your circumstances, not other people, not the enemy, not death itself. We are connected by a bond that is stronger than anything in the universe. This relationship is permanent, secure, and eternal. You are mine forever, and I am yours forever. This is the most solid foundation you could possibly build your life upon. As you stay on this path, you become a shining example of strength and unwavering confidence. People notice something different about you. They see stability when they expected to see you falling apart. They witness peace when they assumed you would be panicking. They observe joy when they thought you should be depressed. They watch confidence when they expected insecurity. Your life becomes a testimony to my faithfulness. Your peace becomes evidence of my presence. Your strength becomes proof of my power working in you. But remain vigilant. The enemy is sneaky and strategic. He waits for vulnerable moments when you are tired, distracted, stressed, or discouraged. He looks for gaps in your armor. He searches for weak spots in your defense. He tries to catch you in moments when you are not paying attention. This is why you must stay alert. This is why you must guard your heart and mind. This is why you must keep your spiritual defenses strong through prayer, truth, worship, and community. Vigilance is not paranoia. Vigilance is wisdom. The enemy sets traps to catch you in webs of fear and doubt. He plants thoughts designed to make you question what I have promised. He arranges circumstances intended to make you doubt my goodness. He uses people to speak words that undermine your confidence in me. He waits for moments when you are vulnerable to launch his attacks. But remember this: no weapon formed against you will prosper. No attack against you will succeed. No plan against you will work. I am greater than anything that comes against you. My protection surrounds you. My power defends you. My love shields you. Bring your fears and sadness close to me and let them go. Do not carry them alone. Do not try to handle them yourself. Do not stuff them down and pretend they do not exist. Bring them honestly to me. Lay them at my feet. Pour them out before me. And then release them. Let me carry what you were never designed to carry. My shoulders are broad enough to bear every burden. My strength is sufficient to handle every problem. My love is deep enough to heal every wound. Do not depend only on your own strength. You were never meant to live independently from me. Human strength always reaches its limit eventually. Human wisdom always falls short somewhere. Human resources always run out. But my strength never diminishes. My wisdom never fails. My resources never deplete. When you lean on me instead of relying solely on yourself, you tap into unlimited supply. You access power that never runs out. You draw from a well that never goes dry. My love is stronger than all your problems combined. Whatever you are facing, my love is bigger. Whatever mountain stands in your way, my love is higher. Whatever storm is raging around you, my love is mightier. Whatever enemy is attacking you, my love is more powerful. Do not look at the size of your problems. Look at the size of my love. When you truly grasp how vast, how deep, how strong, how permanent my love for you is, every problem shrinks to manageable size. Let me shower you with blessings and fill your heart with love that overflows. Open yourself to receive everything I want to pour into your life. Do not limit what I can do by limiting what you believe I will do. Do not block the flow of blessing by refusing to believe you deserve it. You do not have to deserve it. That is the whole point of grace. Just receive it. Just open your hands, open your heart, and let me fill you until you overflow. Then, that overflow spills out onto everyone around you, and they get blessed just by being near you. Even when things are difficult to navigate, there are people who care about you. You are not as alone as you sometimes feel. There are people praying for you right now who you might not even know about. There are angels assigned to watch over you. There is my spirit inside you constantly comforting, guiding, and helping you. And there is me, loving you with perfect, unwavering, eternal love. You are surrounded by care, support, and help even when you feel isolated and alone. Your tears have not gone unnoticed. Every single tear you have ever cried has reached heaven. I have collected each one. I have seen each moment of pain that produced those tears. I have felt your sorrow with you. Nothing about your suffering has been invisible to me or meaningless to me. And I promise you this, your healing is being woven into your story. What caused pain will produce purpose. What brought tears will bring testimony. What created sorrow will generate strength. I am redeeming all of it. When the winds of life seem too strong to withstand, remember that I am with you. You are not facing the storm alone. I am in the boat with you, and I can calm any storm with a word. The same power that spoke the universe into existence speaks peace over the chaos in your life. The same authority that commanded wind and waves to be still commands your circumstances to settle. Do not fear the storm. Focus on the one who controls the storm. Every day my love for you grows stronger. Actually, my love does not change in intensity. It is always infinite, always complete, always perfect. But your experience of my love deepens as you walk with me. You discover new dimensions of it. You understand it more fully. You receive it more completely. You rest in it more securely. So while my love for you remains constant, your awareness of it and immersion in it increases over time. I am always here ready to listen. You never bother me. You never interrupt me. You never come at a bad time. I never wish you would leave me alone. I never get tired of hearing from you. Come to me as often as you want, whenever you want, for whatever reason you want. Bring me your biggest problems and your smallest concerns. Share your deepest pain and your silliest thoughts. Tell me your fears and your dreams. I want to hear it all, because I care about every detail of your life. Because I sacrificed everything for you. You have the right to approach me boldly. You do not have to tiptoe into my presence, hoping I will not be angry. You do not have to clean yourself up before you come to me. You do not have to get your life together first, and then seek my help. Come as you are. Come messy, come broken, come confused, come weak, come failing. I see the real you anyway, and I love the real you completely. The price has already been paid for your access, so use it. Come close, draw near, approach me with confidence. I hear your cries with patience and compassion. Your suffering touches my heart. Your pain moves me. Your struggles concern me. I do not respond to you with irritation or indifference. I respond with deep care, with perfect understanding, with unconditional love. So if you need to cry, cry. Let your tears fall freely. I will catch every one. I will sit with you in your pain. I will hold you while you grieve. And then I will carry away your pain, leaving you with peace that passes understanding. Remember that after every test comes a reward. After every trial comes triumph. After every valley comes a mountaintop. After every night comes morning. The difficult season you are in right now is not permanent. It will pass. And when it does, you will emerge stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and more effective than you were before. The struggle is real, but so is the victory waiting on the other side. Blessings are coming your way at exactly the right time. I am never late. I am never early. I am always right on schedule. My timing is perfect, even when it is not what you wanted. Trust that when things do not happen on your timeline, it is because my timeline is better. I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not know. I am working in ways you cannot detect, and when the right moment arrives, blessings will pour into your life so abundantly that you will wonder why you ever doubted. Take advantage of the valuable gifts I am ready to give you. Do not miss what I am offering, because you are too distracted by what you think you need. Open your spiritual eyes to see what I am providing. Stretch out your hands to receive what I am giving. Pay attention to opportunities I am creating. Notice doors I am opening. Recognize people I am sending. Be aware of resources I am releasing. Stay alert and receptive, so you do not miss the blessings that are right in front of you. Every difficult experience has prepared you for this moment of joy. Nothing you went through was wasted. The pain taught you compassion. The failure taught you humility. The betrayal taught you wisdom. The loss taught you what really matters. The struggle taught you strength. The waiting taught you patience. All of it was preparation for what is coming next. So do not resent your past. Do not wish it had been different. Let it serve the purpose it was meant to serve, making you ready for your future. The windows of heaven are open wide, and blessings are ready to pour down on you. This is not conditional. This is not something you have to earn. The windows are already open. The blessings are already released. All that remains is for you to position yourself to receive them. How? By believing they are yours. By expecting them to come. By thanking me for them before you see them. By walking in faith instead of doubt. When you align yourself with what I have already done, you experience the manifestation of it in your physical reality. Claim your love for me with confidence, whether out loud or in your heart. Tell me you love me. Thank me for loving you first. Express your gratitude for everything I have done and am doing. Declare your trust in me. Announce your dependence on me. Speak your commitment to follow me. Use your voice to agree with my truth. Let words of faith come out of your mouth instead of words of fear, doubt, and complaint. What you say shapes what you experience. So say what you want to see, not what you are currently seeing. Do not be afraid to ask me boldly. I am not offended by big requests. I am not annoyed by frequent requests. I am not bothered by impossible requests. Ask me for what you need. Ask me for what you want. Ask me for things that seem completely unreasonable. I can give you anything that aligns with my will for your life. And my will for you is so much bigger than what you think is possible. So stop asking small. Stop praying safe. Start asking for the impossible. Start believing for miracles. Start expecting supernatural intervention. This is how faith works. When you ask with faith like a child, talking to their loving Father, miracles happen. Children do not doubt their parents' ability to provide. They do not question whether they deserve help. They simply ask because they trust. They believe because they know they are loved. This is the kind of faith that moves my heart and releases my power. Come to me with childlike trust. Believe that I can and will provide. Expect good things because you know I am a good Father who loves giving good gifts to his children. Do you wonder if I hear your prayers? Let me settle that question forever. I hear every single prayer you pray. I listen to every whispered word in the middle of the night. I pay attention to every desperate cry when you feel overwhelmed. I notice every thank you when you are grateful. I catch every confused question when you do not understand. Not one prayer is lost. Not one word is wasted. Not one plea is ignored. I hear them all, and I respond to them all, even when my response is not what you expected or wanted. My kindness is working in your life constantly, even when you cannot see it. In every breath you take, my kindness sustains you. In every sunrise you witness, my kindness displays itself. In every provision you receive, my kindness operates. In every danger you avoid, my kindness protects. In every relationship you enjoy, my kindness connects. In every opportunity you get, my kindness arranges. My goodness surrounds your entire existence, so completely that you could not escape it even if you tried. However, allowing doubt to grow creates space for the enemy to work. When you doubt my goodness, you weaken your defenses. When you question my promises, you open doors for lies. When you focus on problems instead of on me, you give fear permission to control you. This is why guarding your thoughts is so important. This is why protecting your faith is essential. This is why staying connected to truth matters so much. Your spiritual health depends on it. The enemy will try to spread fear and negative thoughts to pull you away from my path. He knows that if he can change what you believe, he can change how you live. He knows that if he can alter your thoughts, he can affect your actions. He knows that if he can twist your perspective, he can derail your destiny. So he sends a constant stream of lies disguised as truth. He plants thoughts that sound like your own voice. He creates circumstances that seem to confirm the lies. But you do not have to believe any of it. Do not worry, because I am your guide and defender. No attack against you can succeed without my permission. No scheme against you can work unless I allow it. And when I do allow difficulty, it is always for your ultimate good and my ultimate glory. I never permit something harmful without having a plan to redeem it. So even when the enemy attacks, I am still in control. Even when circumstances look bad, I am still working for your benefit. Trust me to guide you through every situation and defend you from every threat. I know your flaws, and my love never changes. This might be the most freeing truth you ever receive. I already know everything about you. Every mistake you have made, every secret you keep, every weakness you hide, every failure you regret, every impure thought, every selfish motive, every broken promise. I know it all, and knowing it all, I still love you completely. My love is not based on your performance. My love is based on my character. I cannot stop loving you because my nature is love. This is who I am, and nothing you do changes who I am. Even if you walk away from me, my love pursues you. Even if you run in the opposite direction, my love follows. Even if you reject me temporarily, my love remains available for your return. I am not like people who give up on relationships when things get hard. I do not abandon you when you disappoint me. I do not stop caring when you fail. My love is persistent, patient, faithful, and eternal. You can count on it absolutely. I am stronger than your fears and worries. Every anxiety you carry, I can handle. Every fear you feel, I can calm. Every worry that keeps you awake at night, I can resolve. You do not have to figure everything out. You do not have to have backup plans for your backup plans. You do not have to control every detail to protect yourself from every possible danger. I am stronger than whatever scares you. Rest in my strength instead of exhausting yourself, trying to be strong enough on your own. I will keep every promise I have made to you. Not one word I have spoken will fail. Not one commitment will be broken. Not one guarantee will prove false. I am not a human being who lies or changes his mind. When I say something, it happens. When I promise something, it comes to pass. You can build your entire life on my promises with absolute confidence that they will hold. What I have said will come to pass. What I have declared will happen. What I have promised will be fulfilled. Count on it. Pay close attention to what I say and believe what I promise. Filter everything else through my truth. When circumstances contradict what I have said, believe my word over your circumstances. When feelings tell you something different than what I have promised, believe my promises over your feelings. When other people question what I have told you, believe me over them. My word is the final authority. My truth is the ultimate reality. Everything else must bow to what I have spoken. Fight the negative thoughts the enemy tries to plant. When lies whisper in your mind, identify them immediately and replace them with truth. When fear tries to take root, pull it up and plant faith instead. When doubt attempts to grow, remove it and plant confidence. When discouragement tries to spread, cut it out and plant hope. You have authority over your thought life. Use that authority. Take every thought captive and make it obey truth. When you trust my truth completely, you will feel energy surge in your spirit and readiness for this journey. Faith produces power. Belief releases strength. Trust generates confidence. As you align yourself with reality, with what I have said and what I will do, you tap into supernatural resources. You access divine energy. You connect with heaven's supply. This is why faith is so important. Faith is not just believing nice things. Faith is connecting to power that changes everything. You will feel courage and certainty rise up, and I will lead you to abundant blessing. My promises do not just sound good, they produce results. My words do not just encourage you, they transform you. My truth does not just inform you, it empowers you. As you believe what I say, as you trust what I promise, as you act on what I tell you, you step into a life of blessing that exceeds anything you imagined. This is what happens when you fully surrender to my leadership and fully embrace my love. Do not let worry or confusion distract you from the path ahead. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on me. Hold tight to what I have shown you. Do not get sidetracked by circumstances that try to steal your attention. Do not get derailed by people who try to pull you in different directions. Do not get distracted by opportunities that look good, but are not what I have for you. Stay on course. Keep moving in the direction I have pointed you. Persistence in the right direction always leads to the right destination. Let go of doubts and accept that I am part of your daily life, not just on Sundays or when you need something, not just during crises or celebrations. I want to be woven into every ordinary moment. I want to be involved in every mundane task. I want to be present in every routine activity. This is what real relationship looks like. Constant companionship, ongoing conversation, continuous awareness of each other. I am always with you. Start living like you believe that. Be confident when you say, I trust you, my Lord. Mean it, feel it, live it. Let trust become your default response to every situation. When problems arise, immediately trust me. When questions surface, automatically trust me. When fear knocks, reflexively trust me. Make trust such a habit that it becomes your instinct. This does not mean you never feel afraid or never have questions. It means that underneath the fear and questions, there is a foundation of trust that never moves. I see you as my shepherd sees his sheep, and you have everything you need with me. Like sheep trust their shepherd completely to lead them to food, water, and safety, trust me completely to provide everything necessary for your life. Sheep do not worry about where their next meal comes from. They do not stress about finding water. They do not panic about predators. Why? Because they trust the shepherd to handle all of that. Be like those sheep. Trust your shepherd. I will feed you, water you, protect you, heal you, and lead you to good places. Even when the world shakes, you can find peace by still waters and green pastures. External chaos does not have to create internal chaos. You can have peace in the middle of the storm. You can have rest in the middle of the battle. You can have calm in the middle of crisis. How? By staying close to me, by remembering who I am, by trusting what I have promised, by focusing on truth instead of on circumstances. This is how you experience peace that makes no sense to people who do not know me. As we walk this path together, I feed your spirit with divine truth. Your soul needs nourishment just like your body does. Truth feeds your spirit. Worship nourishes your soul. Prayer sustains your inner life. Community strengthens your faith. These are not optional religious activities. These are essential spiritual food that keeps you healthy, strong, and thriving. Do not neglect them. Make time for them. Prioritize them. Your spiritual vitality depends on them. Worry has no place in your life because my love surrounds you constantly. You are encircled by my presence. You are enclosed in my care. You are wrapped in my protection. Nothing can reach you that does not first pass through me. Nothing can harm you that I do not allow for your ultimate good. So why worry? Why stress? Why panic? It accomplishes nothing except stealing your peace and draining your energy. Choose to trust me instead. Choose to rest in my love. Choose to believe I have everything under control. This steadfast faith will lift you above the storms of life. Faith is not denying that storms exist. Faith is rising above them. When you plant your feet firmly on the foundation of my truth, when you anchor yourself to my promises, when you cling tightly to my character, storms cannot move you. They rage around you, but you stand firm. They roar at you, but you remain unshaken. They threaten you, but you stay confident. This is what unmovable faith looks like. Not the absence of storms, but the ability to stand strong in the middle of them. When your enemies see how much you trust me, confusion fills them, because I make your life better with peace and abundance. Your faith confuses people who do not understand it. Your joy in difficult circumstances baffles those who base their happiness on circumstances. Your peace, when nothing makes sense, mystifies people who think peace requires perfect conditions. Your confidence when you have no reason to be confident, according to human logic, bewilders those who trust only what they can see. Let them be confused. Let your life be the testimony that points them toward me. Let your inexplicable peace make them curious about its source. My truth makes you strong, and your face shines with divine hope. When you truly know what I have said, when you genuinely believe what I have promised, strength flows from deep within. You stand taller, you speak bolder, you move with confidence. You face challenges without flinching. This strength is not arrogance. This strength is security. You know who you are. You know whose you are. You know what I have said. And that knowledge produces strength that nothing can shake. Goodness and mercy follow you everywhere, and my presence stays with you. You do not walk alone, ever. Even when you feel alone, I am there. Even when everyone else abandons you, I remain. Even when circumstances say you are on your own, I walk beside you. My goodness chases you down every day of your life. My mercy runs after you. My presence surrounds you. You cannot escape my love even if you tried. It pursues you relentlessly because you are mine, and I will never let you go. You will complete every assignment I have given you, and better days are coming. What I have called you to do, you will accomplish. The purpose I designed you for, you will fulfill. The impact I created you to make, you will make. Nothing will prevent you from completing your calling. And the best part, the journey ahead is even better than what you have experienced so far. The struggles of yesterday are preparing you for the victories of tomorrow. Hold on. Keep believing. Better days are not just coming. They are almost here. The trials you face now are temporary, but my love for you is eternal. This difficulty will pass. This season will end. This struggle will resolve. But my love has no end. My love has no limits. My love has no conditions. My love has no fluctuations. My love is the one constant in a world where everything changes. Build your life on that foundation, and you will never be shaken. Your Heavenly Father is always with you, not sometimes, not just during church services, not only when you pray, always, every moment, every breath, every heartbeat. I am there, watching over you, caring for you, loving you, working for you, fighting for you, providing for you, protecting you, guiding you. This truth should change how you live. If you truly believed I was with you every single moment, would you worry as much? Would you fear as much? Would you stress as much? Probably not. So start living like you believe what is actually true. I am always with you. Life's challenges may dim your faith temporarily, but I want your faith to burn brightly with passion. When you go through difficult seasons, it is natural for your faith to feel weak, but do not accept weakness as your new normal. Fan the flame. Add fuel. Blow on the embers. Stir up the gift inside you. Do whatever it takes to keep your faith strong and your hope alive. Read truth. Remember my faithfulness. Recount past victories. Worship despite your circumstances. Pray even when it feels pointless. These actions keep your faith burning, bright even in the darkest valleys. The joy you feel is a gift from my love, and now is the time to reclaim it. Maybe you lost your joy somewhere along the way. Maybe circumstances stole it. Maybe disappointment killed it. Maybe you just got so tired that joy seemed impossible. But joy is your inheritance as my child. It belongs to you, so take it back. Reclaim what the enemy stole. Choose joy even when you do not feel joyful. Speak joy over your situation. Thank me for things you can be grateful for. Worship me despite your pain. As you do these things, joy will return like the sun breaking through clouds after a storm. Move forward with hope, and even in the darkest valleys, do not be afraid. I am with you, helping you and protecting your dreams, ensuring they come true. Every step you take forward, I am there. Every valley you walk through, I accompany you. Every dark moment you endure, I hold your hand. You are never alone in the struggle. You are never abandoned in the pain. I am always right there, closer than your breath, helping you, guiding you, and making sure you reach your destiny. Your life may seem full of problems right now, but I have already solved them all. From my perspective, which sees past, present, and future simultaneously, your problems are already resolved. The answers already exist. The solutions are already prepared. The breakthroughs are already arranged. What you see as impossible obstacles, I see as already overcome challenges. So stop looking at problems through human eyes. Start seeing them through my eyes. They are not as big or as permanent as they appear. I hold the keys to your life and destiny, and my deepest desire is to fill your days with endless happiness. Your future is in my hands, and my hands are completely trustworthy. I will not drop your dreams. I will not mishandle your destiny. I will not waste your potential. I will not make mistakes with your life. I have plans for you, and those plans are good. They are designed to bring you hope, to give you a future, to fill you with joy. Trust me with your life. Let me lead. Let me guide. Let me direct every step. I have paved a path characterized by constant victory, where defeat remains unknown. This is the path I am inviting you to walk, not a path where you win sometimes and lose sometimes. Not a path where you take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. I am talking about a path of consistent victory, steady progress, and continuous growth. This path exists. I have prepared it for you. All you have to do is walk it. How? By staying close to me, by following my guidance, by trusting my wisdom, by obeying my voice. When you do that, you walk in victory day after day after day. Please remember the wisdom you have gained during this journey. You have learned so much through your experiences. You have grown through your trials. You have matured through your struggles. Do not waste that wisdom. Apply it. Use it. Let it guide your decisions going forward. The lessons you learned in hard times are valuable. They prepared you for what is coming. Honor those lessons by remembering them and living according to what they taught you. Some people may dislike your happiness and wish for your downfall. This is the reality of a life touched by the divine. When you walk in blessing, some people will celebrate with you, but others will resent you. When you experience joy, some people will be happy for you, but others will be jealous. This is not your problem to fix. You cannot control how others respond to your blessings. You can only control whether you receive the blessings I want to give you. So do not dim your light to make others comfortable. Do not hide your joy to avoid jealousy. Do not shrink your dreams to avoid criticism. Shine bright, live fully, thrive openly, and let them respond however they choose. As long as you walk in my will, no harm can touch you. Not real harm. Not ultimate harm, not permanent harm. Yes, you will face difficulties. Yes, you will experience pain. Yes, you will encounter opposition. But none of it can destroy you when you are walking in my purposes. None of it can derail your destiny. None of it can separate you from my love. You are protected, not from every uncomfortable moment, but from anything that could ultimately harm your soul or prevent you from fulfilling your calling. Rest in peace under my protection. My love watches over you constantly. My eyes never close. My attention never wanders. My care never fails. You are safe with me in a way you are not safe anywhere else. So rest. Stop striving. Stop stressing. Stop trying to protect yourself through worry and control. Let me be your protector. Let me be your defender. Let me be your security. When you truly trust me with your safety, a deep peace settles into your soul that nothing can disturb. Do not fear shadows that appear at night or dangers that lurk during the day. Do not let bad news unsettle you or illness disturb your peace. I am your constant guardian. I see everything. I know everything. I control everything that matters. The shadows cannot harm you. The dangers cannot reach you without my permission. The bad news cannot destroy you. The illness cannot have the final word. I am bigger than all of it, and I am committed to your well-being. Trust me with everything that scares you. My love and protection are your shields throughout every moment of your journey. From the time you wake until you sleep, I am there. From your first breath to your last, I am present. In joy and sorrow, in success and failure, in certainty and confusion, in strength and weakness, I am with you. My love never takes a day off. My protection never goes on vacation. My care never decreases. You are constantly covered, constantly guarded, constantly loved. I will shield you and your loved ones from every danger. My protection extends beyond just you. I care about the people you love. I watch over them. I work in their lives. I arrange circumstances for their benefit. Your prayers for them matter. Your faith for them is powerful. Trust me not only with your own life, but also with the lives of everyone you care about. I love them even more than you do, and I am committed to their highest good, just as I am committed to yours. Whether you are celebrating or struggling, in peace or chaos, I walk with you holding your hand. There is not a single moment when you navigate life alone. Not one step taken without my presence. Not one breath drawn outside my care. Not one tear shed that I do not see. Not one prayer spoken that I do not hear. I am in all of it with you. The highs and the lows, the victories and the defeats, the clarity and the confusion. All of it. You and me. Together always. I offer numerous blessings like an endless stream of grace. My generosity never runs dry. My supply never depletes. My resources never diminish. I have more than enough for everyone, and I want to pour blessings into your life continuously. Not just occasional blessings. Not just blessings during good seasons, but constant, flowing, abundant blessing that refreshes you like a stream of clean water refreshes a thirsty person. Open yourself to receive everything I want to give you. I stand strong to protect you from every attack. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No scheme against you will succeed. No plan against you will work. Not because you are so strong, but because I am your defender. Not because you are so smart, but because I am your protector. Not because you are so capable, but because I am your shield. Every attack must go through me first, and very few get my permission to touch you. No worry or lack will enter your home, because the enemy's plans fail against my protection. Financial stress will not dominate you. Anxiety will not control you. Fear will not rule you. Lack will not define you. Why? Because I am your provider, your peace, your courage, and your abundance. What I supply cannot be taken away by economic conditions. What I give cannot be stolen by circumstances. What I provide cannot be prevented by obstacles. You are secure in me. My teachings are your guiding light through every situation. When you do not know what to do, my truth shows you. When you cannot see the way forward, my wisdom illuminates it. When you face decisions and do not know which option to choose, my guidance points you in the right direction. Do not lean on your own understanding alone. Do not trust only your instincts. Do not rely solely on human wisdom. Let my truth be your primary guide. It will never lead you wrong. I have been by your side through every trouble, and I will never leave. Look back at your life. Remember the hard seasons. Recall the impossible situations. Think about the moments when you thought you would not make it through. But you did. You survived. You made it. And I was with you the entire time, even when you did not feel my presence. The same God who brought you through every past difficulty is still with you now, and will be with you in every future challenge. Nothing changes that reality. Do not turn away from me when trouble comes. That is when you need me most. That is when leaning into our relationship matters most. That is when staying close to me is most critical. People often pull away from me when life gets hard, when the opposite should happen. Draw near. Come close. Cling tight. I am your refuge in trouble, your strength in weakness, your hope in despair. But you experience that when you turn toward me, not away from me. Lean on your faith in difficult moments. Faith is not just for peaceful times. Faith is most important when everything is falling apart. That is when you discover whether your faith is real or just nice ideas you agreed with. Real faith holds on when everything says to let go. Real faith keeps believing when circumstances say there is no hope. Real faith trusts when nothing makes sense. This is the faith that moves my heart and releases my power. Remember the good things in your past and resist dwelling on the bad. Your mind naturally focuses on negative experiences. That is just how human brains work. But you can direct your thoughts intentionally. Choose to remember my faithfulness. Choose to recall answered prayers. Choose to think about past victories. Choose to focus on blessings you have received. What you focus on grows. So focus on good things, and goodness will grow in your life. Stay rooted in the present, and take bold steps into your new chapter. Do not live in the past. Do not worry about the future. Be fully present right now. And from this present moment, take action toward the future I have shown you. Bold steps, scary steps, faith steps, steps that make no sense to anyone else, but that you know I have called you to take. Movement is what transforms promise into reality. So move, step, act, go. The path appears as you walk it, not before. Today is the start of your freedom and the right time to offer your whole heart to me. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you get your life together. Today, right now, this moment. Freedom is available immediately when you surrender completely. Give me every part of you, the good and the bad, the strong and the weak, the admirable and the shameful. All of it. Hold nothing back. Complete surrender produces complete freedom. And that freedom begins right now as you release everything into my hands. Let go of burdens and let abundant blessings flow from heaven. You cannot receive with clenched fists. Open your hands. Release what you are holding onto so tightly. Let go of control. Release worry. Drop the need to figure everything out yourself. Stop trying to force things to happen. As you open your hands and let go, space is created for me to fill them with what I want to give you. And what I want to give you is so much better than what you were clinging to. You have persevered by clinging to your faith through everything. I have seen your determination. I have watched you hold on when letting go would have been easier. I have observed your refusal to quit, even when everything suggested you should. Your perseverance has not gone unnoticed. Your faithfulness has not been in vain. Everything you held onto through faith is about to be released into your experience. The harvest is coming for every seed you planted. The reward is coming for every act of faithfulness. Hold on just a little longer. Your breakthrough is imminent. Opportunities and open doors await your exploration. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Before you step through doors I am opening. Do not hesitate so long that opportunities pass you by. When you see a door open, walk through it. When you recognize an opportunity, take it. I am arranging these things specifically for you, at specific times, for specific purposes. They are not random. They are strategic. They are divine appointments. Pay attention and act when I show you what to do. Take them with courage and keep your eyes on the horizon. Do not look down at your feet worried about stumbling. Look ahead at where you are going. Keep your eyes on the vision I have given you. Stay focused on the goal, not on the obstacles. Move forward with courage even when your knees are shaking. This is how you walk into everything I have prepared for you. With eyes forward, faith active, and courage rising. Find peace and joy, knowing your body, mind, and spirit will be renewed. Restoration is coming to every part of you that feels tired, broken, or worn out. Your body will be refreshed. Your mind will be cleared. Your spirit will be revitalized. Wholeness is possible. Healing is real. Renewal is available. And all of it comes from spending time with me, from resting in my presence, from receiving my love. I am the source of everything you need to be whole. Set aside time daily for prayer, reflection, and meditation. This is not optional if you want to thrive. This is essential. Just like your body needs food daily, your spirit needs time with me daily. Make it a priority. Protect it from distractions and interruptions. Guard it like you guard anything valuable. Because there is nothing more valuable than your relationship with me. Everything else in your life flows from that relationship. Keep it healthy, and everything else benefits. In stillness, I teach you awareness of your true worth. When you stop all the noise and activity, When you sit quietly in my presence, when you listen instead of talk, I reveal things to you. I show you who you really are. I remind you of your value. I speak truth over lies you have believed. This happens in stillness, not in business. So be still, be quiet, be present. Let me speak to the deepest parts of you. You are unique, chosen to receive my many blessings. Out of billions of people, you are you. That is not an accident. I designed you specifically, intentionally, purposefully. You matter. Your existence is significant. Your life has meaning. You are chosen, not randomly, but deliberately. I looked at you and said, yes, this one. I love this one. I want relationship with this one. I have plans for this one. Never doubt your value or your importance in my kingdom. As you follow my teachings and believe what I say, you bring me great joy. My heart swells with pride when you trust me. My soul delights when you obey me. My spirit rejoices when you follow me. Not because I am on some ego trip demanding worship, but because I know that when you trust me and follow me, you experience the life you were created for. You step into your purpose. You discover joy. You find peace. You make an impact. And that brings me indescribable happiness. People in this world seek temporary pleasures, but you should pursue true love and respect. The world chases things that do not last. They invest in what rusts, decays, and disappears. They value what has no eternal significance. Do not be like them. Invest in what lasts. Value what matters. Pursue what has eternal impact. Love people well. Live with integrity. Serve with humility. Speak truth with grace. Build relationships that last. Create impact that outlives you. This is what matters. Show through your actions that my love has the power to heal and transform. Your life is a testimony. Your choices are a witness. Your character is a sermon. People are watching whether you realize it or not. They are noticing how you respond to difficulty. They are observing whether your faith is real or just words. They are seeing if your peace is genuine or fake. Live in such a way that when people look at your life, they see evidence of my power. Let your transformation point them to me. You are not just here to exist. Your life has purpose and divine calling. You were born for such a time as this. You were placed on earth during this specific era for specific reasons. You have work to do that only you can do. You have people to reach that only you can reach. You have impact to make that only you can make. Never believe the lie that your life does not matter. You matter immensely. Your life is significant. Your existence is meaningful. You are here on purpose, for a purpose. Think about the words I am giving you today, because happiness is within reach. Everything I have spoken to you, everything I have shown you, everything I have promised you, it is all real, it is all true, and it is all available to you. Happiness is not some distant dream that will never become reality. Joy is not reserved for other people while you just struggle through life. Peace is not for everyone except you. No, all of it is yours. All of it is available. All of it is within reach. Believe it, receive it, walk in it. Times of worry are ending, and miracles are coming to change everything. The season of constant anxiety is closing. The period of overwhelming stress is finishing. The chapter of sleepless nights is ending. A new season is beginning, one marked by peace, by breakthrough, by answered prayer, by miracles. What you have been waiting for is about to manifest. What you have been praying for is about to be released. What you have been believing for is about to become visible. Get ready. Position yourself. Prepare your heart. Miracles are coming. I am here to offer unwavering support and help you back on your feet. No matter how many times you fall, I am here to pick you up. No matter how badly you fail, I am here to restore you. No matter how far you wander, I am here to welcome you home. My support never fails. My help never runs out. My grace never ends. So do not stay down when you fall. Get back up. I am extending my hand to you right now. Take it. Let me help you stand. Let me support you as you move forward. Together, we will walk into everything I have prepared for you. Let me renew your spirit, light a fire of eternal love in your heart, and illuminate your way. You need fresh fire in your spirit. You need renewed passion in your heart. You need clear direction for your path, and I am offering all of that to you right now. Open yourself to my renewing work. Let me touch the tired places. Let me heal the wounded areas. Let me restore the broken parts. Let me reignite the passion that has dimmed. Let me bring clarity to the confusion. I am doing all of this right now as you receive these words in faith. Even those against you will see my light, helping you through every trial. Your enemies will be confused when they see you thriving despite their opposition. The people who wanted you to fail will be shocked when you succeed. Those who counted you out will be amazed when you rise. This is what happens when I fight for you. This is what occurs when you partner with me. Victory becomes inevitable, not because you are so strong, but because I am fighting on your behalf. So do not fear your enemies. Do not worry about opposition. I have already won, and your victory is assured. As you walk in my love, you gain strength to forgive and welcome the future. Forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is strength. It takes courage to release people who hurt you. It takes power to let go of offenses. It takes grace to wish well those who wished you harm. But as you walk closely with me, as you experience my forgiveness toward you, as you receive my grace daily, you find the strength to extend that same forgiveness to others. And when you do, freedom comes. The bitterness releases its grip. The anger loses its power. And suddenly, you can move forward into your future, unencumbered by your past. I urge you to treat those who hurt you with kindness and patience, not harsh words. This goes against every human instinct. We want revenge. We want justice. We want them to hurt the way they hurt us. But that path leads only to more pain and bitterness. Choose the higher road. Respond with grace when they expect anger. Show kindness when they deserve judgment. Speak gently when you want to scream. This does not mean you become a doormat. This means you respond from a place of strength and security instead of from a place of wounding and insecurity. When you know who you are in me, you can afford to be generous to those who do not deserve it. Remember that words can heal or hurt, and you are called to be a healer. Your tongue has power. Your words create reality. What you speak over people matters. So choose your words carefully. Speak life, not death. Speak blessing, not cursing. Speak hope, not despair. Speak truth, not lies. Be someone whose words bring healing to broken hearts, encouragement to discouraged souls, hope to despairing minds, and life to dying spirits. This is your calling, to be my representative who speaks as I would speak. Pray for those who oppose you, even if they do not understand me. This is the most powerful weapon you have. Not arguing with them, not trying to convince them, not debating theology, just praying. Pray for their eyes to be opened. Pray for their hearts to be softened. Pray for their lives to be blessed. Pray for my love to reach them. Your prayers are more effective than you realize. They create spiritual momentum that eventually breaks through into physical reality. So do not grow weary in praying. Your prayers are working even when you see no evidence yet. My timing is perfect, and I am working in ways you cannot see. Behind the scenes, in the invisible realm, I am arranging circumstances. I am speaking to hearts. I am opening eyes. I am preparing people. I am positioning resources. I am removing obstacles. I am creating opportunities. All of this is happening right now even though you cannot see it yet. Trust my timing. Trust my methods. Trust my wisdom. What I am doing behind the curtain will soon become visible on the stage, and you will be amazed. Strength is found in battles, and my strength shines through most in hard times. You do not discover how strong you are until strength is required. You do not find out what you are capable of until you are tested. The battles you face are not punishment. They are opportunities. Opportunities to see my power demonstrated. Opportunities to discover strength you did not know existed. Opportunities to prove that my grace is sufficient for whatever you face. So do not resent the battles. Do not despair over the struggles. Embrace them as training grounds where warriors are made. Your attitude and determination to keep going with faith is what shapes you. Two people can go through identical circumstances and come out completely different. One becomes bitter. The other becomes better. Why? Because of their response. Because of their attitude. Because of their determination. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. Choose faith over fear. Choose hope over despair. Choose perseverance over quitting. These choices shape who you become more than your circumstances ever could. Walk with your head held high because you are not alone. I am with you. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You have nothing to hide. You have no reason to shrink back or stay in shadows. You belong to me, and I am the king. That makes you royalty. So walk like it, talk like it, live like it, not with arrogance, but with confidence, not with pride, but with security, not with superiority, but with certainty about who you are and whose you are. Hold your head up, square your shoulders, look people in the eye. You are mine, and that changes everything. My energy flows through you even in the darkest times. When you feel weak, my strength sustains you. When you feel drained, my energy refreshes you. When you feel empty, my fullness fills you. You are not alone in your struggle. You are not relying solely on your limited resources. Divine power flows through you constantly, empowering you to do what you could never do on your own. Tap into that power. Access that strength. Draw on that supply. It is available to you every moment of every day. Let your light shine. My light in you cannot be extinguished. The light inside you is not a fragile flame that a little wind can blow out. It is the eternal light of my presence. It cannot be extinguished by circumstances. It cannot be dimmed by opposition. It cannot be snuffed out by attacks. So stop hiding it. Stop dimming it to make others comfortable. Let it shine at full brightness. Be who I created you to be without apology or hesitation. The world needs your light. Do not deprive them of it. Do not listen to people who want to destroy your faith or discourage you. There will always be critics. There will always be doubters. There will always be people who think you are crazy for believing what I have told you. Do not give them authority over your life. Do not let their skepticism steal your faith. Do not allow their negativity to discourage you. They do not know what I have spoken over you. They have not seen what I have shown you. They do not understand what I have promised. Their opinion is irrelevant. Only mine matters. This trouble is temporary, but the plans I have for you are eternal. The difficulty you are in right now will pass. It is not permanent. It is not your new normal. It is a season, and seasons change. But my plans for you, those are eternal. They extend beyond this life into forever. They reach beyond temporary circumstances into eternal purposes. So keep perspective. This trouble is light and momentary compared to the eternal glory being prepared for you. Do not let temporary difficulty convince you to abandon eternal destiny. I see your discouragement and pain, but do not let them stop you. I know you are tired. I know it has been hard. I know you want to quit. But please do not. You are so close to breakthrough. You are right on the edge of victory. You are about to step into what you have been believing for. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to push through. Just a little further. Just a little longer. Do not stop now. Your breakthrough is coming. Have faith, and soon you will see the path I have planned unfold. Right now things may look unclear. The path ahead may seem foggy. You may not understand how everything will work out. That is okay. You do not need to see the entire path. You just need to take the next step in faith. As you do, more will be revealed. As you move forward, the fog will lift. As you walk in obedience, clarity will come. Trust me to reveal what you need to know when you need to know it. Wait is difficult, and silence can feel like forever, but do not quit. I know waiting is hard. I know it tests your patience. I know it challenges your faith, but there is purpose in the waiting. Growth happens during delays. Character develops in the pause. Maturity forms in the silence. Do not waste your waiting. Use it. Let it do its work in you. And when the waiting is over, you will be so grateful for what it produced in you during those difficult months or years. This trial is refining you into the person I designed you to be. You are not going through this for nothing. This difficulty has purpose. This struggle is producing something valuable. This pain is creating beauty. The pressure is forming a diamond. The fire is refining gold. The storm is building strength. Trust the process. Trust my methods. Trust that I know exactly what I am doing, and that every bit of this difficulty is necessary for who you are becoming. No one can take away blessings I have planned for you. People may try to block your progress. Circumstances may seem to prevent your advancement. The enemy may attempt to steal your destiny, but none of them can succeed. What I have decreed for you is secure. What I have promised you is certain. What I have prepared for you is guaranteed. No power in heaven or on earth can prevent my will for your life from coming to pass. So rest in that security. Stop worrying about things being stolen from you. If it is yours, nothing can take it away. Agree with me and keep going. I am planning abundance and success. Stop agreeing with fear. Stop agreeing with doubt. Stop agreeing with lies that say you will fail. Instead, agree with me. Align your thoughts with mine. Match your beliefs with what I say. Echo my words over your situation. When you come into agreement with me, when your will aligns with mine, when your faith matches my promises, unstoppable momentum is created. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. Your future is brighter than you can imagine. Wait a little longer, and I will lead you to peace and success. I know the waiting is hard. I know you want everything now, but perfect timing matters. If things came too soon, you would not be ready. If doors opened too early, you would not be prepared. If blessings arrived prematurely, they would overwhelm you instead of blessing you. Trust that my timing is perfect. Trust that the delay is not denial. Trust that when the right moment comes, everything will fall into place beautifully. Just wait a little longer. Your moment is coming. I am your God, and my love for you is constant and unchanging. No matter what happens, my love remains. No matter what you do, my love stays. No matter where you go, my love follows. No matter how you fail, my love endures. This love is the foundation of everything. This love is the rock you stand on. This love is the security you rest in. This love never fails, never fades, never fluctuates. You can count on it absolutely, today and forever. I will never leave you or forsake you. Stay close to me. This is my promise. This is my commitment. This is my guarantee. I will not abandon you. I will not walk away. I will not give up on you, ever. Under any circumstances, for any reason, I am with you for life, and actually beyond life into eternity. So stay close. Keep talking to me. Keep listening to me. Keep walking with me. As you stay near, you experience my presence, my peace, my power, and my provision in ways that transform your entire life. Trust that everything is going according to plan, and your destiny is in my hands. Even when things look chaotic, even when circumstances seem out of control, Even when nothing makes sense, everything is still going according to plan, my plan. And my plan is perfect. Your destiny is not hanging by a thread, dependent on whether you make all the right choices. Your destiny is secure in my hands. I am guiding. I am directing. I am orchestrating. Trust me. Trust the process. Trust that everything is working together for your ultimate good and my ultimate glory. Pay close attention to what I am saying. Do not ignore this message. These words are not just nice thoughts to make you feel better for a moment. These are life-changing truths that have the power to transform your reality. Pay attention. Read slowly. Let every sentence sink in. Do not rush through looking for the next thing. Stay here. Be present. Let these words do their work in your spirit. What I am speaking to you right now is more important than anything else you will hear today. I am reminding you of my unending love that protects and comforts you. No matter how many times you hear it, you need to hear it again. I love you. I really, truly, deeply, completely love you. Not because you are perfect. Not because you have earned it. Not because you deserve it. Simply because I am love, and loving you is who I am. This love protects you from ultimate harm. This love comforts you in every pain. This love surrounds you constantly like air surrounds your body. Breathe it in. Receive it. Let it change you. My promise to you is eternal, confirmed by my word, my blood, and my spirit. This is not a casual promise that I might break if I change my mind. This is an eternal covenant sealed by my very life. I gave everything to secure your future. I paid the ultimate price to guarantee your destiny. I sacrificed myself completely to ensure your freedom. So when I make a promise, it is backed by all of that. It is guaranteed by my blood. It is confirmed by my spirit living in you. You can stake your life on it. It will never fail. My love burns like a flame, making your soul pure and drawing you closer. This love is not passive or weak. This love is active and powerful. It burns away impurities. It consumes sin. It melts hard hearts. It transforms character. And as it does all of that purifying work, it simultaneously draws you closer to me. You do not have to choose between holiness and intimacy. The same love that makes you holy also brings you near. They are not separate processes. They are one beautiful work of my spirit in your life. And now, my beloved child, as we come to the close of this sacred time together, I want you to close your eyes and feel the full weight of what I am about to declare over you. You are not the same person who began reading these words. Something has shifted in the spiritual realm. Chains have broken. Lies have been exposed. Truth has taken root. Light has flooded dark places. Hope has been rekindled. Faith has been strengthened. You are different now, and you will never be the same again. Everything I have spoken to you will come to pass. Not one word will fall to the ground unfulfilled. The promises I have made will manifest. The blessings I have declared will arrive. The breakthroughs I have predicted will happen. The victory I have announced will be yours. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophetic declaration. This is reality being spoken into existence. Receive it, believe it, expect it. Walk forward from this moment with absolute confidence that you are loved beyond measure, protected beyond failure, equipped beyond your fears, and destined beyond your dreams. You are mine, I am yours, and together we are unstoppable. Nothing, absolutely nothing, will prevent you from becoming everything I created you to be. Your story is not over. Your best chapters have not been written yet. Your greatest victories are still ahead. I am with you now. I will be with you tomorrow. I will be with you forever. And in my presence, in my love, in my power, you will thrive. You will overcome. You will succeed. You will live abundantly. You will make an eternal impact. You will finish strong. This is my promise. This is your destiny. This is your future. And it begins right now. Go forward in peace, walk in power, live in joy, and never forget whose you are. Amen.